Welcome into the rewatch of the 1998 Royal Rumble. Jimmie Allen and Mike Sweeney. This is Analyzing Attitude. We appreciate everybody that is joining us here tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. If you're watching, we are trying to give away a PlayStation 5 at 1,000 subscribers. But, there is a lot on the line tonight. The good doctor, if we get to 150 subscribers while we're live on YouTube, Mike is going to shave those golden, beautiful locks on top of his head tonight.
As Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson says, just bring it. You know, we're at 65, so I'm thinking these are here to stay, but, you know, y'all can surprise me.
We'd be appreciative if you did. Again, we're trying to get to 1,000, and we are trying to get to 150 tonight. So go ahead and like and subscribe on YouTube if you're watching. If you're not watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitter or on Facebook, please head over to our YouTube page and like and subscribe tonight. What we're doing is we're rewatching the entire 1998 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. It's 2 hours and 45 minutes. Hopefully you can stick around for the majority, if not the whole entire thing with us. We'll be breaking it down. You can catch it on Peacock. If you have a Peacock subscription, it is free to watch. We'll start it at about 8:40 Central Time here for everyone that's just joining us. We got some people coming in. Feel free to leave a comment in the YouTube chat. We'll get to all those. We'll get to your thoughts. Watch along with us. Again, we're going to go ahead and start probably here in the next about 8 minutes or so. We'd love to hear from you. If you've been watching along with us on our rewatch through Analyzing Attitude, we're breaking down all of the Raws post the Montreal Screwjob over the last couple of weeks, and we finally made it to our second pay-per-view. We were able to review In Your House to Generation X with Brian Alvarez of the Wrestling Observer newsletter. We're going to do this with all of you. No special guests tonight other than the listeners of Analyzing Attitude. We appreciate you guys. Mike, leading up to this is a pretty stacked card. You've got 4 title matches, a mini 6-man tag for some odd reason, and then obviously the Royal Rumble match where Stone Cold Steve Austin, the last thing we saw on the Raw Go Home show was Stone Cold Steve Austin left laying by The Rock, D'Lo Brown, and Savio Vega of the almighty, everybody's favorite faction in the history of WWF, the Los Boricuas. But the last thing we saw laying, can Stone Cold Steve Austin, we don't know what number anybody is. There was supposed to be a live ball drawing. We don't know anybody's numbers, but we don't know what number Austin's going to be. He's got an early number. He's got the odds stacked to get some tonight.
Absolutely. And I mean, we've debated about how well they've booked certain matches. Obviously, that IC title match is probably their best booked match of the card, leading into this pay-per-view. You know, that little mini 6-man tag, maybe they had a little time to fill, which
clearly.
So it's not too bad. We don't know what Stone Cold's number is, but I'm sure when you hear that glass shatter, all hell's about to break loose.
Yeah, just to let everybody know what the actual the matches are that we're going to have tonight on the pay-per-view. And again, we're going to start right at 8:40 proper on Peacock. But if you don't know what the card looks like tonight, we'll go ahead and break that down for you here. I just had it up. I don't know what happened to it. Sorry about that. Beauty of doing live viewership, folks.
Hey, we're live, pal.
Yeah, hey, we're live, pal.
I know we got Vader and Goldust.
Yeah, and obviously the crescendo of that feud. But the other matches on the card tonight, obviously Ken Shamrock versus The Rock for the Intercontinental Championship, the Outlaws versus the LOD for the Tag Team Championships, obviously the Royal Rumble match itself, and we mentioned the 6-man tag, and then the casket match for the WWF Championship between The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels is the main event tonight. So 4 championships on the line, with a very key moment in wrestling history with this casket match and what happens with Shawn Michaels is back in it when we get there. I'm really excited to review that part as well. Don't forget to give us a like and an oh hell yeah in the comments. Austin, Blade Monkey, welcome into the conversation. We appreciate you guys joining us. Mike, can you see the comments along the side there? I know we talked about this, but
I can't.
In the comment section? Nope. Okay, well, you'll have to pull up the YouTube chat so you can follow along there. There you go. So We appreciate you guys coming along again. We're going to start here in about 5 minutes. Hopefully we're got about 20 people with us live right now. If you haven't liked and subscribed on YouTube, please do so. It's going to help the channel
August.
out.
It's August. I need a haircut.
It's true. That's right. Let's get to 150 here. For anybody that's just joining us, if we get to 150 subscribers on YouTube by the end of this show, Mike Sweeney is going to shave his head right here live on the broadcast. So please go ahead, head over there and like and subscribe now. I'm missing Blade Monkey. I don't know what that reference is.
I just see "Oh Hell Yeah" from Blade Monkey and "Oh Hell Yeah" from Austin Summer. So, oh hell yeah!
He said more like "pee pussy." Am I right? I don't know. I don't know if that's maybe that's an inside joke between you guys, Mike. Am I missing something?
Not seeing that one, but maybe I'm a little behind. So.
We got about 4 more minutes to wait here, Mike. Obviously, we all know what happens in this pay-per-view, but I'm really excited to be able to see Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker for the WWF Championship in 1998. When these guys, I mean, we've talked about this almost ad nauseum at this point, but like Shawn is just in the prime of his career at this point. It's pre the back injury, it's pre the retirement, and obviously Taker's really just starting to hit his stride at this point in his career. But anytime you get the Shawn Michaels Undertaker matchup in the ring, whether it be Hell in a Cell, Bad Blood, whether it be their WrestleMania trilogy, or whether it be this Royal Rumble match, I mean, it just always delivers. And the storyline in that one leading up to this is, how does Kane factor into all of this? Because he's been against The Undertaker. But over the last 2 weeks leading into this pay-per-view, Paul Bear's come out and said Kane has been lost. He can't find him. He's come out to save The Undertaker twice now. And it feels like the Brothers of Destruction are on the same page heading into this pay-per-view. And it's kind of the story behind the story, right? It's Shawn versus The Undertaker. But how does Kane factor into all this? And obviously, Generation X would be more of a factor if Hunter Hearst Helmsley wasn't on one leg right now with Blade Monkey. Thanks for the clarification. He was talking about Peacock. But obviously, them not being a factor in this because of Hunter's limited ability makes Kane even a bigger factor in this whole thing. And I wonder how much that played into the storyline as well.
For sure, because I mean, we've been wanting to see them go toe to toe, but then they've been enticing us over the last few weeks. It's like, ooh, are we going to have the most destructive tag team in history? Oh, I don't know. Guess we'll have to see tonight. I mean, if you're a wrestling fan, you know what happens.
Yeah. Hey, listen, for anybody that's watching for the first time tonight, hopefully you enjoy this pay-per-view and it gave you a reason to go back to 1998 with us and watch along, and you enjoy it for the first time. I mean, obviously, maybe somebody that's a younger. If you're joining us and watching along for the first time for this pay-per-view, we'd love to hear from you. We just connected to our Twitter page as well. So if you're watching along with us on Analyzing Attitude on Twitter, please go ahead and follow our channel as well. But we're gonna go ahead and get started here in about 40 seconds. If you're just joining us, go ahead and head over to Peacock now, or follow Blade Monkey's instruction for the name of the channel. But head over. It's Royal Rumble Season 11, Episode 1. Because of the way Peacock is structured, they're not listed by year. They're only listed by season. So this is the 11th Royal Rumble, which Jim Ross will get to at the beginning. We'll go ahead and hit play right here at 8:40 proper. So if you're watching along with us, and Mike, throughout the night, we'll tell people where we're at for people that are joining us as well.
Absolutely.
We're up to 20 people live, so hopefully we have a few more people jumping in here. I'd love to hit 100 people watching. Again, if you haven't liked and subscribed on YouTube, please do so. It does us a lot of favors here on the channel. And at 150, I think we're going to get there tonight. Mike Sweeney is shaving his head if we get there. So if you are not a follower and you want to see Mike Sweeney lose the hair versus hair matchup tonight with 150 people, he'd love to oblige to it. All right, here we go. It's 8:40, and we're going to start it off proper. So go ahead and hit play on Peacock now.
Awesome. Let's do it. Shawn, my guy, right off the top.
I mean, it's the story, right? It's everybody's chasing the brass ring. Everybody wants to be the WWF champion, and they list all of these athletes that we have. You've got the Gridiron Greats, Ron Simmons, Heisman Trophy finalist, Dwayne Johnson won a national championship at Miami. Vader was an All-American at Colorado. You've got the master of the UFC and Ken Shamrock in this whole thing. But the Undertaker getting a shot at this is a guy that has been maybe the most feared man in the industry, fighting for the WWF Championship. And then you get 30 guys that are all fighting for a chance to get to WrestleMania to chase the WWF Championship. I love that we're starting this with talking about the WWF title and how important it is.
Absolutely. And actually looking at the run card, I totally forgot that the title match went on after the Rumble.
It's the last match. Yeah.
We don't see that very often.
Well, and I think it's so hard to give the best, hour and a half in WWF that is the Royal Rumble match, and then have somebody follow it. But listen, there's two guys that could do it. It's Shawn and Taker. And
number one with a bullet.
And this match doesn't miss, by the way.
No. And we see early on in that match the career-ending injury that takes Shawn out of the game.
I forgot how soon it happens in that match too.
Oh yeah, bing bong bong.
So what I thought was really interesting. So I've watched ahead to the next two Royal Rumble pay-per-views just because they were on concurrent after I watched this the first time. This is sponsored by 1-800-COLLECT. The next two Royal Rumbles are sponsored by collect call numbers. So they found a theme with this pay-per-view. It's 10-10-220 for the next two as well. But it's the 11th annual Royal Rumble, and they're live in San Jose, California, and that'll play into effect. The attendance tonight is 18,542 watching in attendance for this one. Listen, if they only drew 18,000 people at the Royal Rumble now, that would be a major disappointment. In 1998, this stadium is filled out, and they probably couldn't be happier about this.
Oh, for sure. Just looking at the wide shots here, like it's crazy. Like
it looks like a bad house.
they well, I mean, especially coming off their crappy time, like this is good for them. But you're right, like they're not selling out Tropicana Field right now. But you know what? 98, I'll take it.
We get a live look at the Spanish announce team, the French, and the German announce team as well. So that means somebody's probably going through a table at some point tonight. But very cool how we often see, especially nowadays, the non-English speaking announce tables up in the rafters or back in the back. All four of these tables are lined up at ringside. I thought that was a really cool visual. And obviously, the main topic in the sports world at this time, Iron Mike Tyson is in attendance at the Royal Rumble in 1998. Don King has been on Raw. We've talked about Mike Tyson doing something at WrestleMania. We still don't know what it is yet, but he's in attendance, and he's going to be sitting with Shane McMahon throughout this entire pay-per-view. We open up the bout with the artist formerly known as Goldust, dressed as a Dr. Seuss character, apparently. I don't know what they were going through for here, but this is probably, and keep in mind, for anybody that for whatever reason is watching along on Peacock, he's wearing a G-string on the outside of his outfit here. This is probably the least provocative he's been dressed in the last 4 weeks.
For sure. I mean, he does look like the Joker, and Beetlejuice had a baby, and Dusty Rhodes adopted him. Like, I don't know. Tyson killed Tupac. Well, these signs are awesome.
Yeah. Well, Mike Tyson's in attendance in this. And I mean, for anybody that doesn't know, Tupac was shot and killed right after a Mike Tyson fight in Las Vegas, right outside of the MGM Grand. And hey, conspiracy theories be damned. There's some people that truly believe that. But we're getting a rundown of what Goldust has been up to over the last 2.5 months. He's left his wife, Marlena. He's dressed up as Sable. He's dressed up as Baby New Year. He's done all of these things, and I forgot how much his armpits were shaved. But him and he and Vader have been in this basically blood feud for 2 months leading up to this. The go home show of Raw, he smashed a coconut over Vader's head. So Vader, the Mastodon, gonna be out for blood here for this one.
Oh, for sure. And maybe there's just more anger behind the fact that it's Vader and he's stuck in a feud with Weird Goldust. Like, and that Weird Goldust shouldn't be a thing I have to say, but I have to because it's even weirder.
It's just because, like, there wasn't a more strange time in his career than this point. And it's not even close. But and out comes Vader here. Massive pop for the Mastodon. I mean, like, he never really lived up to his potential in WWE, but it was pretty apparent that he was pretty over even with the northern crowd because of what he did in the South.
Oh, for sure. Like, he made like the biggest name for himself that he could. Like Ric Flair winning his title. I think the first time Ric Flair won a title as a babyface was against Vader, which was that crowd went ape shit for that, which we don't, I mean, we still see it now today, but like for that big of a guy back then, just amazing. And here we are, we're off to the races. We ain't going to square up.
they hot shot this, and that's the right move here. I mean, for all of the stuff that Goldust has done, he's come down to the ring in a trench coat and flashed Vader. He's obviously smashed a coconut over his head. You couldn't go a collar and elbow lockup to start this match.
No, this is everything the Goldust and Razor Ramon feud should have been, but backstage stuff there just put that to kibosh. But you know what? While we're on this, let's give props to Luna. She's been taking some accidental cracks to the head and things recently.
Yeah,
and
she's 3 different times Goldust has legitimately accidentally fallen on top of her while getting out of the ring.
Yes, and if there's, I do remember the finish of this match, and if there's a reason to stick around at least for this match, it's the Vader bomb at the end. Whoa.
Yeah, they make it look fantastic.
Oh my God, Luna's she's bad shit.
Yeah, it looks fantastic though. So spoiler alert for what the end of this match looks like. But I loved that even though Goldust is dressing up a Sable and wearing a G-string, like he never lost that toughness edge to him.
No,
and as Vader gets a handful of Goldust's cheeks here, and maybe the worst throw into the ring steps we've ever seen. Even Jim Ross says, I think he missed him. No, Goldust just totally mistimed that entire slide there. But
I wonder if it was the hand up the ass that kind of got him to like, oh, I forgot I'm supposed to go to the steps.
it would do it for me. I don't know about you, but
that's good enough for me. I'm not taking those steps.
Yeah, that could have been the finish right there if I was in this. I mean, it's not like Vader's got small hands by any stretch of the imagination.
For sure.
As I think the one thing that kind of got lost in the Goldust character is just how massive of a human being Dustin Runnels is. I mean, like Vader's is proportioned as this larger than life character as Luna gets involved here on the outside, but like Goldust is taller and to some degree almost the same size.
Yeah, I mean, Vader's got a little bit more mass to him, but for sure he's taller than Vader. He ain't 2025 Dustin Rhodes, which is crazy to say that he's in the best shape he's ever been in at this stage. I mean, as he's about to go get double knee surgery, but
yeah, I love that spot right there that they set up. Goldust is on his back, and Vader does like a sit out and just barely misses Goldust because they go back to this later in the match. But like they always play to Goldust's androgynous, whether it be the shattered dreams on the side or what we see here, literally like a Bret Hart mid rope elbow drop. To Vader's nether regions there, and as Luna is loving it on the outside, but
to Vader's mastodons,
yes, is Rocky Mountain oysters take a shot there, but
go ahead. I was going to say, when did Vader ditch the helmet? Because he hasn't had it.
No, he never had it in WWF.
Oh God,
yeah, that was only a Jim Crockett promotion thing. I loved the physicality of this match, though. Like we saw just a minute ago, Vader picked up the steps and threatened to smash Goldust with it. And like we're playing to the fact that like this has truly bothered Vader, and like he wants to kill this guy as he's getting choked out by Luna Vachon on the outside of the ring now. But just absolutely, what a blood feud should look like.
Absolutely, and kudos to Vader for selling that choke there. I mean, Luna Vachon's nothing to sneeze at, but no, they are treating this as like, I want to end your life in this match.
Yeah, like it feels personal. These guys did a great job of kind of selling that along the way as Goldust raking the eyes of Vader here. And again, for anybody that's just joined us, we've doubled our viewership since the start of this. We're watching the 1998 Royal Rumble. You can find it on Peacock. It is season 11, episode 1 in the titling because of the year in which it was in. It's the 11th edition of the Royal Rumble. The WWF coming live from San Jose, California. In this one, we're watching the match. We're at the 10 minutes and 14 second mark where Goldust is now kissing Vader on the mouth. and for all Scott Hall may have had, Vader takes it personally. Great running lariat there by Vader, puts Goldust down. Great athleticism by Dustin Runnels, spins into it. And keep in mind, he's 6'6", folks. That's
Yeah,
not exactly easy to do.
the only one that I remember doing it like that all the time was Rikishi, just taking those clotheslines and just spinning outwards and stuff like that. But I think Dustin Rhodes here really mastered that. And say what you want about Rikishi's weight, Dustin Rhodes has got the height on him. So, like, I don't know if I'd want to do a bunch of twirls in the air in that short a distance to the mat.
Yeah.
That damn man thong.
Well, and Dustin doing a really good job here, just putting over how big Vader is, and just showing, hey, this guy is dangerous for a reason. Greg weighs in on YouTube and says, I'd like to see Mike wear the same underwear as Goldust for the subscribers. Yeah, listen, after you shave your head, that might set the bar really high. We might need to get, we saw Goldust dressed as Sable a couple of weeks ago. We might need to get Sable Sweeney on the podcast.
All right, so no, I don't know if we're to the era yet where it's No Way Out next. I know there's a pay-per-view in between.
It is. It's No Way Out next.
Okay. Yep. Well, if you guys lose the hair challenge,
we might need that.
Maybe we'll throw a banana hammock challenge out there.
that might be the 500 subscribers. Austin says it wouldn't be the first time you were in a banana hammock. You know what? I don't have a problem believing that, Austin. I don't know if we want to see it though. We might start losing subscribers if that happens.
Yeah. This isn't OnlyFans, guys.
Yeah.
And
not yet, anyway.
And Austin is correct. Wouldn't be the first time.
We've added 2 new subscribers since the show started. We're at 67. For anybody that's joining us now, as I mentioned, we're just about hitting 40 people live. If we get to 150 subscribers on YouTube, Analyzing Attitude, Mike Sweeney is going to shave his head live on camera. And you know what? I'll do it as well. We can both do it.
Oh, Jimmie, we need some bigger clippers for you.
Yeah, no kidding. I don't know if we get through all this hair.
Oh boy,
I love in today's era where we kind of do these nothing feuds that aren't for championships. That these matches last 3 to 5 minutes. That we're letting these guys go 12 minutes. We alluded to it. Not a whole lot of matches on this card, but 4 title matches, and they're giving these guys 15 minutes. I think that's incredible.
Absolutely. I mean,
here's the spot right here. So Vader misses the sit out earlier, and Goldust takes the actual splash on his chest. That sets up the finish here. Look at him selling it, shaking his legs like his body's going into spasms. Vader dragging Goldust over in the corner here to set up the Vader bomb. Luna Vachon is on the outside here. She gets involved in a great spot.
I didn't even notice that she had like the half, like original Goldust face paint going on.
Yeah, she's also wearing a thong too, but it for some odd reason looks better on her.
Oh, here, yeah. This is a hell of a spot. Oh my god. I was going to say, how'd you know she was
that she's so anybody that's not watching along, she's on Vader's back. He hits the Vader bomb, and Luna's face smashes into the canvas, and Vader gets the win here. Great blow off to this feud. As we mentioned, Vader's been flashed by Goldust dressed as China. He's been hit by a coconut over the head as Goldust dressed as Sable, and he finally gets the win and his comeuppance after basically 2.5 months of torture, and a fantastic physical match that had no business being this good. I know we're going to grade the pay-per-view at the end. I thought this was easily a 3.5-star match. It was really good for what it was.
And if you new subscribers are out there, we reviewed In Your House D-Generation X last time with Brian Alvarez. There was a lot of good matches on there. Well, there were some good matches on there.
Yeah.
The opening match was not that good.
No. Half the matches on that card weren't that good.
Right. And
but it
Luna was the spot of the night. Probably not.
That might be the meat and potatoes.
There
Actually.
we go. Yeah, send us your ideas for meat and potatoes in the comments.
Yeah, that's a great point. So every since we're both very, very Irish, we do a meat and potatoes of the night every time we review a show, which is the stiffest shot of the night. So if you have one in this one, we'd love to hear it. Don't forget to leave a comment in the YouTube section along the way as well. But I always forget that there's commercials during this.
For sure.
Peacock, step up your game.
And I think I'm way behind on comments because I'm just seeing the banana hammock and the wouldn't be the first time comments finally.
Yeah, they're all coming in on YouTube.
Oh, here we go.
One just got deleted. I don't know how that happened. But
I think can I get this go away? Oh, there we go. I think Undertaker was the greatest wrestler to tell stories and have amazing matches with non-title matches. he didn't need the championship to have meaningful matches. I agree.
Well,
but
he's talked about that too, right? Like he's openly said, I was better as a chaser. I didn't need the belt because it didn't really it didn't add anything to him. I mean, he was always a threat, right? So there wasn't really
sure.
a need for him to have the belt. I totally agree with that, Greg. Thanks for the comment there. But it's not even just that he didn't need the belt, right? It's like we did more without it. As we get to a live shot of Michael Cole backstage, as Stone Cold Steve Austin pulls up in his pickup truck that they're actually going to give away tonight live on air to a fan. As he doesn't have much to say to Michael Cole, tells him to park his damn truck before he gets his ass whipped and walks into the back. But listen, I mean, Stone Cold feels like he's such a marked man. He literally drew a target on his chest on the last episode of Raw. And one of the themes throughout the night, it's been the theme of the Raw the last 2 nights, as Southern Justice, the Godwins, show up here looking for him. People want to get to Stone Cold before the Royal Rumble even happens. And that's going to be a theme throughout this night as well.
Absolutely. And why not just keep playing on it? Because just Stone Cold is just madness anyways. So let's just have people keep hunting them down and watch them fail.
This is going to be the time for anybody that needs a cold one or to use the bathroom. This is the 6-man mini tag. And I just talked about all the time that they gave to Vader and Goldust a minute ago. This one goes just under 10 minutes. I'll tell you this, though. This match is a lot better than it has any business being as well. Like, these guys absolutely bring in this. And it is a 6-man mini, 6-man tag. It is what it is. But there's some great athleticism in this match, and I'm really surprised. So for anybody that hasn't watched the Raws leading up to this with us, Sunny has been coming out. She's been dressed as a Penn State cheerleader. She's been dressed as a schoolgirl, and then she's just been Sunny. But she's been essentially the guest ring announcers for these matches. So just an effort to get her on TV, essentially.
It seems like it. She does the mini matches, and she's been doing a lot of the Los Boricuas matches for
whatever reason.
Yeah. And to your point, I remember I just watched the highlights, and I used to, because I have the Royal Rumble anthology.
Oh, okay.
And I think it only went up to 2007 at the time, but I think yearly I'd go back and rewatch them all. And these mini matches are so entertaining because of how athletic they are.
Yeah.
They do not get the credit. Granted, I couldn't tell you one of their freaking names in this match. But
Max Mini is the only one I remember.
Max Mini. But look at WLC, that match. That was the best match on the card, and it was on a pre-show 10 years ago. These guys can go.
One of the guys in this match is El Torito, by the way.
Is it?
It's not that El Torito.
Oh,
that's just his name. It is for anybody that is wondering. It is not the El Torito from WLC or the run with Los Matadores.
I was gonna say, I was like, he's still that good 16 years later, and I mean we're 11 years removed from that now. But
yeah,
that's insane. But
I love that Sonny is checking for foreign objects here for the 6-man. Tag match. And for anybody that isn't a fan or isn't informed about Lucha Libre, so the way tags work here is if you do go to the outside, outside of the ring, one of your partners is allowed to come in and is dedicated as the legal man. So you don't have to actually tag as long as one of you ends up on the outside of the ring, and that ends up being a theme. And I was gonna say in this match, if you've ever been to a Lucha Libre show, that's kind of a shtick that they do.
Oh, and it's entertaining. If anybody's been watching the AAA shows recently, it's I won't just say it's just acrobatics. It's just a high level of talent that I can't even explain, and it's just so mesmerizing to watch. And what do you got a name on this guy?
Tarantula.
Tarantula.
Yeah. The only reason I know is because I have the closed captions on right now.
Oh, good
great
idea.
spot there. Lands right on his head. And anybody that's watching along, just joining us now. We're watching the Royal Rumble on Peacock from 1998. It's season 11, episode 1 is the title of the match. Bad spot there. We just got word that somebody may have gotten to Stone Cold Steve Austin in the back in the locker room. But again, that's a theme that's going on tonight. Can anybody get to Austin? Will he be in the Royal Rumble match? Will he even make it to the Royal Rumble match? Will be a theme of the night. And again, Rumble match itself is not the main event. Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker is the main event in a casket match of this pay-per-view. The main event of this evening, though, maybe Michael Sweeney shaving his head tonight. If you haven't liked and subscribed on YouTube, if we get to 150 subscribers at any point in this night, Mike Sweeney will be shaving his head. Can anybody get to Stone Cold Steve Austin? Will Mike Sweeney have hair? Those are the two storylines of the evening.
Who doesn't have hair? Stone Cold. And
That's right.
Who's going to win this? I don't know.
See.
Spoilers?
We will see. Yeah, we will see.
Yeah,
there might be somebody watching this for the first time, so we'll see. But like I said, the match that we're watching right now with the mini 6-man tag had no business being as good as it is. But the only problem I have with this is there's been nothing, like there's no reason we're doing this other than, hey, we need people to get some concessions in their system before we get to the Royal Rumble match.
Which, if they do, they're missing a hell of a match. But to your point, I was actually just going to ask you: did they even announce this on any kind of go home show?
Nope. We didn't get any announcement about it. And this is literally leading, like we talked about it. This is leading up to the best built match. Like the next match is the IC title match between Ken Shamrock and The Rock. And so I think, like, if you're gonna do it, this is probably the place to do it. I just don't like in a night where you have 4 championships being defended, 3 championships being defended. I don't know why you would throw this into the card.
I couldn't tell. I mean, I'm happy they are, but like, even look at it now, and they go a few, like maybe even 2 decades beyond this. But now we're looking at like 4 match cards for the Royal Rumble, and 2 of them are Royal Rumble matches. Like it's so crazy, like how much they jammed into 2 hours and 45 minutes. And that was not a short joke.
but that's the point. I mean, like, the roster is as bloated as it's ever been. But, like, for the guys that they have on the card, like, we're getting Ken Shamrock versus The Rock next. And they still get an entire Royal Rumble card. And granted, like you said, 1 Royal Rumble match into less than 3 hours. We can't get WrestleMania into 1 day now.
No. Or SummerSlam. And, like, if we're listening to all the rumors now, looks like next year, we're doing 2-night Survivor Series, which is unnecessary. I can get Rumble, but you got to add some more matches to those 2 nights.
I'm really surprised that like Survivor Series has kind of stood the test of time, because the Survivor Series match isn't even really a thing anymore.
You know what I mean? My favorite pay-per-view, like one of them, anyways, because like those elimination matches. I don't mind War Games. I just kind of wish it was elimination style in the War Games.
I do too, and I think because you can combine the two. But I'm with you, because the one thing that they've just, outside of the bloodline storyline from the last War Games, they just haven't given you a reason. Like, they tried to manufacture Raw versus SmackDown and just like all these things that didn't really take any storyline or build to it. I think that's kind of what's killed the pay-per-view a little bit.
Yeah, I think like it's been like a smorgasbord of like the same women in the War Games, just on different teams because they turned heel or face.
And limited rosters. Great spot here by the minis. Head scissor takedown, but almost a great counter.
Almost.
I think it might have been a botched spot, but it looked fantastic.
Any listeners out there, was Sonny a part of your puberty?
Yeah. please don't answer that. We don't need to answer that question.
Poor Sonny ain't doing well these days, but you know, that's the life of the business back then.
Which business are you referring to? She's been in a couple of them.
Open-ended.
Great. That might be the meat and potatoes right there. Is Max Mini takes an absolute shot to the back of the head.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And out the front.
I don't remember King Kong Bundy coming out in this match.
He does not. That does not happen here. We get a clean finish this match. Spoiler alert. We get an actual winner.
Who's the heels? It's got to be the one in the red and purple.
No, it's Sonny. Sonny's the heel.
Oh, Sonny's the heel. Damn. Nice little poncho over the top. Is that supposed to be like a masked Sergeant Slaughter?
Yeah, essentially. Oh, Sonny was supposed to get a leapfrog in there, doesn't.
Woo!
And then
sorry.
What
I haven't seen this match in a while, viewers.
Yeah, it's
getting pretty chaotic. Got some it's just pretty much like a dive fest now from the littles.
Listen. If I'm a heel here, I got an issue. I mean, the referee is clearly helping the faces get over here, and
she keeps looking away.
Well, she just helped Max Mini deliver a drop kick. I don't know. I don't know why we gave them 10 minutes here. I just didn't need to.
Now they're just falling to fall now.
I kind of wonder if they may have went over. I can't imagine Vince McMahon sitting in the back right now going, "This is just good shit, pal."
Bruce Pitcher's back there. It was overproduced, overwritten, all that. Spoiler alert for anybody that watches Unreal. Jimmie Sport La Plume.
That he said, "Pish me, pish me." You could hear it over. You could hear it over the camera. Yeah.
Gregor Land. We know Jimmie will not have hair at the end of the night, but will Mike? Oh, good cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Good cliffhanger, Gregory.
This is like Randy Orton's worst nightmare. Dive.
Yeah, Randy's not a big fan of the dives. I don't know. Is it crazy that it feels like he's, while looking older, looking younger in the ring? Randy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
By the way, the masked gentleman in the ring with the horns. This is El Torito, not that El Torito.
Probably too big of an age gap, but what would have been for El Torito versus El Torito?
Yeah, it's like it's the equivalent of Undertaker versus Undertaker at Survivor Series.
Right. Now we got a good Austin hunting spot here with getting that new Nation of Domination member, and they're looking for Stone Cold.
Oh, I think you're ahead. I just got the finish. Did you fast forward?
Nope. I will pause.
Yeah, I just got to the finish. So anybody that's watching along with us right now, we should be at 26 minutes and 12 seconds or 16 seconds now. So Sonny gets the celebration and the alleged good guys get the win here. I'm at a commercial break. Did you get a commercial break?
I did not.
Oh,
I think I went straight to the.
That could be a problem. So we're at the end of the 6-man tag match. If you're watching along with us, take a little bit of a pause for a cause here. Grab yourself a nice ice cold beverage, and we'll get back to the action here in a minute. But Mike, gives us a chance to talk about this match that's coming up, because it's we've talked about it. We think this is the best built match of the night from a storyline standpoint. It's Ken Shamrock versus The Rock, and for the Intercontinental Championship. And Shamrock has beaten clean every member of the nation. Farouk, D'Lo, Kama. He had a tag team match with his partner being Mark Henry last week. Mark Henry turns heel and joins the Nation of Domination and turns on Ken Shamrock. And again, we talked about leaving Stone Cold laying. They left Ken Shamrock laying last week. A couple massive elbow drops for Mark Henry. And The Rock got a people's elbow in. The Rock is the Intercontinental Champion. This is just 5 weeks removed from Stone Cold Steve Austin throwing the Intercontinental Championship off of a bridge in Massachusetts. This is the first time we actually see The Rock with the IC Championship since that moment.
Yeah, and I might be ahead, but I haven't seen the belt yet. Is this the new belt? Or
no.
It's going to be coming shortly.
I think we're almost like 6 months away from that.
But you're right. I mean, they have built this so well, like as Ken being the ultimate fighting machine, no pun intended. Yeah. And The Rock just being that suave, cowardly, sophisticated heel that we know today as the final boss.
All right, so now we're backstage, and the Nation is at Stone Cold's locker room. The thing about Mark Henry joining the Nation, Farouk wasn't aware of it. That was all on The Rock as the Nation breaks in now. And there's just a foam middle finger with a 316 on it. Stone Cold's not in his dressing room. Kama rips it in half. They're still looking for him. But, again, we're also planting the seeds. Farouk's the leader of the Nation of Domination. Rock's making decisions like adding members.
Yeah, and Rock can, but I mean, the writing's on the wall here. We all know who the new leader is. Farouk is the only one that hasn't accepted it yet.
We get a shot of Mike Tyson there with Shane McMahon and Vince McMahon, with Mike probably asking, why do you guys have little people wrestling? Which would be a legit question. We have the same questions, Mike. But, I mean...
Have you seen that clip of him holding the little person because he thought it was a kid?
Yes, I have.
Hugging and kissing him. He's like, I thought it was a baby.
There's a gentleman behind Ken JR right now with the sign that says, "Mike, hey Tyson, bite me." But it's it's such like I don't even know what you would compare this to in today's day and age of having a guy of the level of Mike Tyson in 1998, who was probably the most talked about athlete, maybe outside of Michael Jordan, maybe in this moment coming off of the ear biting of Evander Holyfield and then the rematch of that, and then being at this event as teased as a member of the possible roster because he's currently suspended from boxing in this time.
Right. The only one I could remotely even think of in modern times, he never has made the jump to WWF yet, or is Conor McGregor. We did have a great
point. Good call.
We did have Floyd Money Mayweather, back in 2008.
Yeah, but Floyd was nowhere near the level of Mike Tyson at any point.
No, yeah, I don't think so.
You might be right about Conor, but I don't even know if Conor's like overall popularity would be like. I think the only equivalent that I could think of is if maybe LeBron James did it, but they didn't. There wasn't that unhinged, unpredictable. Like this guy might legitimately kill somebody moment,
right?
That Mike Tyson brought at this time.
No, LeBron would be fun in there, but. Yeah, him and Conor is like that's the best we could probably do, but there's just no beating Mike Tyson, especially in 1998. Like,
literally looked at as the most dangerous human being on the planet.
They had Muhammad Ali on 10
WrestleMania 3.
Yeah, something like that.
No, he's at WrestleMania 1. WrestleMania 1, yeah.
He was the outside enforcer. But even then, I mean, that probably garnered some things, but not to the degree that these guys are being showcased today, or even now.
Interesting about the Nation segment in Austin's locker room. Rock not with them. He is here with Michael Cole, and like I mentioned, we get a zoom in of the world or the Intercontinental Championship belt, but we get a flashback and this is important for the Royal Rumble match. There was a little bit of dissension in the interview before on the free-for-all, which was eventually what turned into Sunday Night Heat, where Rock said he was going to win the Royal Rumble, and naturally that made all of the Nation members upset. So that's going to play into a factor once we get to the actual Rumble match itself, by the way.
And I like how they do that. I mean, it's usually a one-off shoot for these kind of things, but they really want to play into the every man for itself, so the stables can bicker within each other for a night and potentially eliminate one or the other. It's the Rumble it opens so much doors for entertainment, and it is probably the funnest pay-per-view of the year.
We've hit 68 subscribers on YouTube. Again, if you're watching along, head over to YouTube at Analyzing Attitude on YouTube. Like and subscribe. We will be shaving Mike Sweeney's head if we can get to 150 subscribers by the end of the pay-per-view. And we are at Howard Finkel announcing the start of the Intercontinental Championship of Season 11, Episode 1 on Peacock, the Royal Rumble of 1998. If you are watching along. And Fink kind of has a moment in this in this Royal Rumble at the beginning of the Rumble match where he just talks for a really long time, and it just kind of becomes his shtick after this.
And the best part is that he doesn't stumble through it. He's just such a clean-cut professional.
He's clearly trying to get some airtime, brother.
Yeah. Hey, it wasn't Rumble. He came up with the name for WrestleMania.
Howard Finkel did?
He did, because Vince wanted to call it the Colossal Tussle.
He sure did, and thank God we didn't get that. Hey, what do you make of this? So Rock comes out first here, and he's the champion. You okay with that?
Traditionally, no. I think the champion should always come out last, no matter what. I get why they do it sometimes. Shamrock's got the killer instinct aura that he's got going on right now, and they're trying to make him a bigger deal. But no, I'm not a fan of champion coming out first at any time.
You would ask me a question about a planted sign a couple of weeks ago when Mark Merrill came out and there was a Sable Who sign. There's been a Nitro Sucks sign in the front row. There's been a Bischoff Fears Vince sign. Like, there's been all, like, I think you were on to something. I think you kind of asked that question tongue in cheek about Merrill and the sign. I think there was, like, listen, this is the most signs we see at any era. Like, and we're not even like what we see by the end of 1998. You basically don't see chairs or people at Raw. It's signs everywhere.
Yeah,
I
that
think
and
you're
flash
onto
bulbs.
something. Yeah, I think you're onto something with the Planet Sign thing.
I mean, I could see a fan seeing Nitro and seeing the Vince Fear's Bischoff
Bischoff.
signs and trying to duplicate it, but being on the front row, I don't know. Seems plenty to me.
Yeah,
Uh,
Greg, good call. So Greg said nice merch spot for the middle foam finger for Steve Austin the Nation thing. Hey, don't forget if you're watching this in attendance, you can hit the concession stands up buy one of these right now.
you just need a time machine.
No,
sorry.
I mean they're clearly like playing it over the speakers for the arena too, right? Like so
guarantee they sold out of those that night.
Yeah, really interesting that Rock doesn't come out with the Nation here, so kind of plants that seed that not out here now. Will they be coming out? And I love this graphic, man. The way they did the championship announcements for TV, so cool in this era.
Oh, for sure. You got the words coming from each angle, from each side of the screen, and to let you know that a big fight's on.
Yeah, very Microsoft PowerPoint a la 1998.
You know what? We thought it was the coolest shit back then.
I still think it looks great. I think it looks better than the one they do now.
Excuse me. Better
than feel free to hit the mute button there, bud.
Yeah, that one surprised me a little bit. Better than the Rock on the Rock's trunks. I hated that.
when he switches it to the Brahma Bull, it looked great. Sure. Not to say that the Rock's ass looked great, but you know, to each its own. Were you surprised that he got that covered up? It's his tattoo. He's got the Brahma Bull.
Oh, sorry, I was like his ass. Like, yeah. It's like,
were you surprised he didn't come out in gold dust his thong here?
No, I mean, I thought it was always iconic, but he got an even bigger bowl. Like
I know, but it just I don't know. To me, it's like the equivalent of Goldberg got his barbed wire tattoo covered up.
That would be pretty insane to see. Yeah. Like, how do you do that cover up? Like bigger barbed wire?
Yeah, wrap around your chest.
I think it was because of his fame and doing these movies. He's like, the tattoo looks old now, so let's try to cover up with something new.
I'm sure that had a lot to do with it. And a ton of people watching along with us on Twitter right now. If you're just checking out Analyzing Attitude for the first time, head over to YouTube at Analyzing Attitude. Like and subscribe to the channel. We're at 68 subscribers. If we hit 150, the gentleman on the right side of your screen there is going to be shaving his head tonight. So please get there. And again, we're rewatching the 1998 Royal Rumble. We're at 35 minutes and 44 seconds into the pay-per-view, watching the Intercontinental Championship match between Ken Shamrock and The Rock. And just a absolutely fantastic build about this. But you got to wonder about Ken Shamrock's psyche in the business at this time. The last pay-per-view, he was headlining with the WWF champion. Now, at this point, it's obviously a step down. Not really a bad night at the office to be able to wrestle The Rock for the Intercontinental Championship, but clearly a step down from where he was just a month ago.
The Rock is not The Rock yet. I mean, he's The Rock, but he's not Dwayne The Rock Johnson yet.
He's still technically Rocky Maivia at this point, but The Rock is just a side moniker.
He's just not the superstar that we all know today yet. So when we say he's a step down from Shawn Michaels, you got to know we're talking the times here. But yes, it is a step down, but at the same time, he's still going for gold. And they're keeping him in the spotlight, which, as gassed as he was against Shawn. So it's kind of to be expected. So not too bad placement for Shamrock. I don't think anyways.
You know, what's crazy to think about is we're still 10 months away from the corporate champion. We're still 10 months away from the turn to him fully becoming that guy, and he's still like, we're gonna see how far he gets in the Royal Rumble tonight too. Like, they're clearly planting the seeds and see what they have with this guy that is just clearly the most charismatic guy on the roster, maybe outside of Shawn Michaels.
I couldn't agree more. Rock, even throughout 1998, gets as a heel gets babyface reactions, and then they flipped it on us here come November and made him like return to heel.
Yeah. I mean, like he obviously is doing the people's champion thing tongue in cheek at this, but like in his babyface runs when he has the championship, that's clearly a true thing. Like there aren't too many guys that, other than Austin, but is never like Stone Cold's never truly a babyface. He's clearly that
Anti-hero.
the tweener, anti-hero, or after WrestleMania 17, a complete heel. So like when he is a face, like, and has a belt, he gets the biggest pops of the night.
For sure. Like, and I think it just has everything to do with his charisma. Like, for our viewers out here that are watching the modern times, I'm not comparing the two because Rock's rise was so astronomical, but you can compare it to LA Knight. He was a heel when he came on the roster, feuded with Bray Wyatt for his last feud, and they had to turn him face because of how just charismatic he was.
Man, I will be really interested to see what that dude looks like if they ever do put the strap on him.
Oh, like, I hope it's as a heel.
What that response would be like. Yeah, I don't know if they'll ever be able to turn him heel.
That's what I talked with somebody a little bit ago, and I said it'd be cool if they turned him heel. It's like, how do you turn him heel? It's like, just have him just be like The Rock. Like, he's got a heel promo. I mean, he'll probably get cheered, but but it is what it is.
I love the storytelling within the match here, because the one thing that's kind of been setting up the ankle lock and the belly to belly suplex is the Hurricane Rana, the standing Hurricane Rana that Ken Shamrock delivers. Rock counters there just by falling backwards and dropping Ken on the ropes.
Yep.
And we talked about this with Brian Alvarez as we rewatched Degeneration X in Your House a month ago, but Ken got pretty gassed in that match and didn't really have it. That's not a problem in this one.
No.
So you gotta wonder how much the stamina got worked in. They listen, The Rock at this time was like the king of chin locks and rest holds as well. That helps along the way. Not being in with the guy that doesn't get blown up. Not that The Rock's never, not a pure athlete, but he's also not Shawn Michaels either.
Yeah, and all due respect to The Rock, he ain't ever gonna be Shawn Michaels in the ring. But
I'm at this time, who was?
Right. Oh, exactly. I mean, I'm maybe biased, but I think that's why he's my favorite, is because I just don't think there's been anybody better in the ring than Shawn. But
speaking of anybody better, I don't know if anybody's delivered a worse cross body block than that one that we just saw right there from Ken Shamrock. Great question from Greg, and I think I could put these up on the screen now that I think about it. Yeah, Greg says, "What's your opinion on false finishes with no legit chance of win? When it's overdone, it's a pet peeve of mine." Great question, Greg. I think you've got to try to suspend belief to the point that the match could end at any time. I've never been a big fan of kicking out of a guy's finish. I like. Is there a time and place where it's okay if it's WrestleMania? Maybe, but like, I don't know. I always think a finish should be a finish, and I don't think anybody should ever kick out of it. But like, you're just going for a cover 2 minutes into the match. I mean, you gotta suspend that belief that there's a possibility it could end at any time.
Yeah. To your point, like, I'm so numb to it now between AEW and WWE. Like, it's false finish every freaking time. But my favorite is when they pulled it out at Mania, and I feel like that's what made the Mania matches so great. Just because that's when you could pull out all the false finishes. I don't think Shawn and Taker at Mania 25 would have been as good if they were constantly doing the false finishes at that time. So, am I a fan? No, but now I'm accustomed to it. So, like, if I see one person get hit with one finish at a big show, I'm going to be like, what?
Yeah, but I mean, depending on who it is and how good they are at what they're doing, you're on the edge of your seat. Sure. Just mentioned it a little bit ago. Here's a chin lock and a rest hold for The Rock, and I think it really helps Shamrock. Like, one thing, like, a guy like Ken Shamrock that was as good as he was in the UFC is probably a perfectionist to some degree. So the fact that he probably did get blown up in the last match against Shawn, and it did kind of look like crap at certain times, especially when Hunter went to go hit him in the face, and Ken didn't even sell it, probably bothered him.
Oh, I think so. And you everyone's their own worst critic. And I think knowing his background and knowing him, he probably was like, oh my God, this little bastard blew me up.
Yeah. It's because it's not like he was the most likable guy in the world at that time. And if you've ever heard Ken Shamrock talk about Shawn Michaels, he wasn't his biggest fan.
Especially in the 90s. I don't think there's a lot of Shawn fans. Even the clique would say, he was a necessary dick.
Yeah. That would be I believe Kevin Nash's go-to response about Shawn Michaels, by the way.
All right. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. I need a haircut. It is getting hot. Look at Rock. He barely has hair and he's sweating his ass off.
Yeah, this is pre-bald Rock. For anybody that's watching that's under the age of like 25, The Rock used to have hair back in 1998.
And the most badass sideburns.
That's your opinion.
Well, you got to look at the times. Like, no one had a better mullet than Shawn Michaels. Nobody had better sideburns than The Rock.
Yeah. Those are definitely like, here's the thing, like these guys got to like live their life too. Like, you know what I mean? Like they've got to, The Rock is just walking around with these sideburns at this time in his life. But you know, listen, I mean, it's not like Jim Ross tells the story that the first time I went and met The Rock to talk to about joining WWF. He said, we were sitting there and about, he said all the women in the restaurant walked over to ask him if he needed to refill his glass of water, and some of them even worked there. So it's not like old Dwayne was having any problems in that part of his life.
No. And you know, I know he came from a hard time when he was trying to get started, but I mean, you know, his dad was Soul Man Rocky Johnson, grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. He come on, he was made for this. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, Ken hits the Hurricane Rana, as we mentioned, the setup move here, and I thought this was a really cool spot. D'Lo gets the Nation comes down. D'Lo gets the Tree of Woe, allows Rock to dig in his pants and pull out some brass knucks, hits Shamrock with the brass knucks, and then Rock tucks the brass knucks into Shamrock's trunks here.
Getting a little close.
Shamrock kicks out. Shamrock, we talk about false finishes here, Greg. That's why this question was a great question, because there is a false finish here, and what should, like 9 times out of 10 is the end of a match. We set it up here, and Ken Shamrock kicks out of a brass knuck shot.
Yep, and you know, I'm cool with that one because Shamrock is supposed to be built as this ultimate fighter. Again, I know beating a dead horse on that one, but man, like what a way to just kind of cement somebody on that upper echelon a little bit. Like you get just kicked out of a brass knuckle shot, and we have a new IC title.
Yeah, Shamrock hits the belly to belly here, and I wonder if anybody in the back regretted this decision. That reaction's what you're looking for. That was a massive pop for Ken Shamrock winning this match, but The Rock is telling the referee to check Ken Shamrock's trunks.
Good heel work. I really enjoyed that. That's like Eddie before Eddie. You know, you got to lie, cheat, and steal. Do what you got to do. And it takes some balls, no pun intended, to put something in your opponent's trunks.
Yeah, listen, it could have been used against him, right?
Right.
Greg says you had hair in 1998 too, Jimmy. So we all know you have something in common with The Rock. Yeah, people come up to me and ask me for my autograph all the time. I'm assuming they just think I'm Dwayne Johnson.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen you with hair.
It's not a sight to be seen, my friend.
I'm gonna have to do some Facebook digging.
We get a reversal here. And the championship gets awarded back to The Rock. So he's going to walk out of the Royal Rumble with the Intercontinental Championship after Ken Shamrock gets disqualified.
Whew. What a heat. Like, good heat spot. I'm not going to spoil for Mania 14, but that's why I'm really pissed off at the finish of Mania 14.
Yeah.
It's not the same one. It's not the same one.
It's close though, but we get Ken Shamrock snapping again, attacking the officials.
And nice sell job by Kyoto.
Yeah, Mike Kyoto takes an absolutely great suplex, and then here comes all the officials to try to break this up. But what I love here is the officials still selling, like Tim White getting out of the ring and selling that Ken Shamrock absolutely is a threat and could be. Because he's attacked officials, he's attacked Commissioner Slaughter. We're keeping him in this. He could snap at any moment and be a legit threat to anybody that's in the ring with him. And obviously, he's not very happy that he's not walking away with the Intercontinental Championship. The crowd is still booing, by the way. And it's been 2 minutes and 10 seconds since the reversal.
Oh, they're hot. Like they're big on Shamrock, and they were happy for that finish, and it just got taken away from them. So yeah, they're not happy, and like we've been saying, this was the best built feud going into the show, so they were invested.
We're going to get a replay here, and we're going to get a commercial break as well. We're going to take a real quick break also on our end here. If you're watching along with us, we're at the 48-minute and 5-second mark. They're going to go ahead and get through the replay here, and as soon as we get to either the commercial or the start of the next segment, we'll take a quick break here. You can go grab a cold one. We're hitting the 1 hour mark. We still got a little under 2 hours left to go in this one. We'll go ahead and pause it right there. So go ahead and pause it at 48 minutes. We'll get right to the 30 mark. So 48:30. Go ahead and hit pause. My partner here has to use the little girls' room. Mike, you can go ahead and do that. I'll stick with the fine guests here. Just remind everybody what exactly we have at stake tonight as Mike Sweeney is going to exit stage right for a second here. But you just got to look at the doctor. If we get to 100 subscribers on YouTube tonight, he is going to 150 subscribers. He's going to shave his head during the Royal Rumble rewatch. We're at 68 right now. Go tell your neighbor, go tell your mom, your dog, your aunt, your uncle. If they've got a YouTube subscription, head over to Analyzing Attitude on YouTube and like and subscribe now. If we hit 150, the good doctor will be shaving his head tonight. We're rewatching the 1998 Royal Rumble pay-per-view. It is on Peacock if you're just joining us. We appreciate the numbers continue to go up for our live feed here. But if you're watching, it's under season 11, episode 1, under the Royal Rumble on Peacock. Obviously, there's only one Royal Rumble a year, but they're listed in episode, in seasons, not in episodes. So if you're looking, we're at the 48-30 minute mark, and we will hit play as soon as Mike comes back on screen. We appreciate Blade Monkey and Greg and Jimmie, not me, and Austin, and everybody that's left a comment tonight. Don't forget to leave us an oh hell yeah in the comments as well. But Mike, we'll go ahead and hit play here again. We're at the 48-30 mark. So if you're a little bit ahead or a little bit behind, go ahead and fast forward to that. And that's where we'll pick up the next match. Is the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship match between the LOD and the New Age Outlaws. And I got a commercial pop up on mine, Mike. I don't know if you had one come up on yours, so if you need to pause it. Is it my Peacock subscription? Do I have like a lower level subscription or something? You're muted, buddy. I don't know if...
I think if you pay for premium, you don't have the commercials, which I didn't think affected the archive, but that's weird.
Oh, I guess I'll have to upgrade my subscription. I didn't realize that was a thing.
But no, you just let me know when you're.
I got 26 seconds left of commercials. But this is an interesting match because we're and not to look too far ahead, but we've been building more to the Outlaws versus Chainsaw Charlie and Cactus Jack than we have the Outlaws versus the LOD.
Kind of like Brett, Owen, and Sean, but I mean, we're here.
Yeah, and it's interesting for a couple reasons because Animal of the Legion of Doom is legitimately hurt here and was basically told not to do this, but he's going to compete tonight anyway, and we're about to get an interview with the LOD where that gets explained. So we get another look of Mike Tyson hanging out with Ken Shamrock. What I thought was really interesting was we know how involved Vince McMahon was at these pay-per-views at the gorilla position, and we just saw him up in the skybox during a pay-per-view with Mike Tyson. If that gives you any idea how important that deal was at this time.
For sure. Come on. We've talked ad nauseum at this, but Mike Tyson is the celebrity at this time. So like anything that he's got to do to even be on camera with him, he wants to do. And he's got some pretty good hands back there. I think at the time we have Cornette and Pritchard and Michael P.S. Hayes. So, and I'm sure, maybe not Stephanie at that time, but
no, she wasn't involved yet. We get a look at the Barriquas backstage looking for Stone Cold Steve Austin. They think they found him and they jump him in the backstage area, and it just turns out to be some bald guy. Listen, not all bald white guys look alike, okay? But the DOA show up and we continue this feud between the gang wars that still goes
Jamie,
on.
The Barriquas are behind you.
It still goes on for 2 more months, man. We still get 2 more months of this stupid feud.
2 more months?
Yes.
Yeah. You know what? I don't remember.
It's January in 1998. This feud has been happening since July of 97.
What are we doing here? You know what? There hasn't been a bigger feud since every wrestler in the Spanish announce table.
Ruben wants to know, does anyone even realize when a finisher is even protected anymore? Like, that's a great point. I mean, the high spot has become the spot to get to, and we're getting a package now of the that we saw actually on the last Raw, kind of reminding us how great the LOD has been. At this point, the most decorated tag team in the history of the business. Beat the Nasty Boys. Beat, at SummerSlam 93. They were probably the biggest pop outside of the British Bulldog inside Wembley Stadium. Sure. Obviously, we saw them ride the bikes down at WrestleMania 8, or SummerSlam 92. They were a huge deal and probably the biggest tag team in Southern wrestling at the time. But we're just 11 weeks into the New Age Outlaws being an official tag team. They've left Road Warriors lane, obviously with the help of D-Generation X, but they shaved Hawk's mohawk. They've beaten essentially every tag team in the business to the point they stole the Road Warriors shoulder pads. Like, these guys that were jobbers. This was the roadie, double Jeff Jarrett's lackey and Rockabilly, not even 10 months ago, and now they're really two of the biggest stars in the entire company.
So. It may not be what like Hawk wanted, but we have what should be happening. The veterans putting over the new talent, which it's incredible to see the rise of the New Age Outlaws, because just like the history you just said, they were going nowhere fast, and they went somewhere fast.
Well, and I think what helps is how good Road Dogg is on the mic at this time, because you're at an era. We talked about this in our last episode about Owen Hart probably not getting the championship match that he was being built to because of how many stumbles he has on the microphone at this time. And then you couple him with maybe the top 2-3 best athlete that you have at the time, and it really just creates wrestling magic
for sure. Road Dogg wasn't like necessarily a slouch in the ring, but Billy was not a mic guy, and they just played to each other's weaknesses with their strengths. And what we got was, I don't know. I can't put Outlaws over the LOD on best tag teams of all time, but they're up there in the same conversation, I would say. Don't hate me, everyone.
This really stuck in my craw back in 1998, by the way, despite wearing a Yankees shirt tonight. I forgot to change to my Stone Cold shirt, but I'm a 49ers fan of football, and this is the first time Brett Favre broke my heart. So they won the wild card game against San Francisco in San Francisco at this point. So the fact that they came out in these jerseys in real time really pissed off 10-year-old Jimmie Allen.
Is that what you look like with hair?
Yeah, the Road Dogg. That's exactly what I used to have. Believe it or not,
J-I-double-M.
Yeah, believe it or not, I don't know if I've ever told you this. I actually used to have shoulder length hair.
Oh, like, really?
My hair was longer than yours right now. Yeah.
Oh, damn.
I held on to it for as long as I could, probably longer than I should have, if I'm being honest.
Oh, my goodness. Well, hopefully
I kind of hate this about this era where we did these interviews. Like, I get it. You're probably seeing a new audience for the first time that's maybe buying this pay-per-view. And this one kind of makes sense because you have the Road Warriors explaining that Animal's legitimately hurt here.
Right.
But, I don't know. It just kind of takes away from the show. Like, you've got this great intro by the Road Dogg. The crowd's along with him. And then, we just have this lull to cut backstage to Michael Cole talking to these guys. And I guess the Road Warriors haven't been on TV, so maybe you have to do it here. But we just do it with The Rock. We do it throughout the show. I kind of hate that about this.
Yeah, it doesn't go away. I remember WrestleMania 2000, they had a lot of them. So I know we're not out of the woodwork even close. But if anything, I wonder if they knew they were doing the job and they just wanted to make sure to tell everyone that, hey, he's injured. So,
well, spoiler alert. Jeez, Mike.
Sorry. Come on, it's 1998. You guys had 27 years.
We just hit 69 subscribers on YouTube.
Giggity.
Nice. Don't forget, if we get to 150, we're looking to get to 150 subscribers by the end of the show. The gentleman on the right, not me, Mike Sweeney, the good doctor, will be shaving his live on camera. So go tell everybody you know. Put up posts on social media, whatever you got to do. Help us get to 150 tonight. And double whammy, as soon as we get to 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away a PlayStation 5. You will be included in that drawing. So anybody that's one of our first 1,000 subscribers will be included in a drawing to win a brand new PlayStation 5 on us.
See, just me cutting my hair, just the coup d'etat on top of it. Get yourself a PS5. That's the more game, the bigger game you want to play.
I always think this is cool. Like, you know, obviously we just seen all the great shots of the Legion of Doom and the great entrances that they've had and the biggest shows that they've been on. But when guys take time, like you can legitimately see them looking up into the rafters and like seeing how many people they're taking in the house. I always think that's a really cool moment.
Oh, for sure. And the lighting effect just really intensifies with their music. They just look like, oh my God, just I hate the term because everyone uses it, but the aura they just give off.
Hawk
even with his one mohawk.
Yeah, Hawk chose not to shave the other half of his mohawk here. I don't know if I would have done that. Again, these guys have to walk around looking like this outside of the wrestling world. So
right, and that's been a month at least.
6 weeks. It's been 6 weeks.
That is crazy. You know what? I'll even up the ante. If we go to 175, I'll cut my hair like Animal.
Yeah, there you go. that might be worth it, folks. Again, we're at 69 right now, so please like and subscribe on YouTube at Analyzing Attitude. The thing like that they tried getting over is how big the LOD is. Like that's always kind of been one of their like Hawks no selling. They're obviously both massive human beings. Both were bouncers at one time in their lives, but it's not like Billy Gunn is small even compared to those guys.
No, and like he somehow looks even more like ginormous today at 60. But yeah, that's just how it just shows the comparison of the 80s wrestlers to the 90s. Because okay, come on, everyone, we all know there was juice involved.
Yeah, definitely. Well, not really at this point though, right? Because I mean, we're
not for the 90s.
We're like what? We're 3 years. What would that be? No, we're 5 years removed.
Yes.
From the steroid trial. So,
I just think that a Hawk and Animal aren't necessarily off him. Even if they are, they're still coming down from it.
You know, this Greg makes a good point. He agreed with you, and he says, "I'm good with the LOD of the New Age Outlaws. They carry the tag team division for a long time. This might be a bonus episode sometime. We'll rank the top 10 tag teams of all time if we got a lull in content.
That'd be so hard. Like
I know. I'm trying to think of who I'd put number one because there's a lot of really good candidates. 2 of them being in this match.
While we have a second and watching this match, if you guys want to throw us your own personal Mount Rushmore of like your favorites or tag teams.
Yeah, give us your top 4 tag teams in the comment section. We'll discuss as we're along here. Good idea, Mike.
Because I don't want to play the 90s kid thing, but I can't help but having the 3 that revolutionized TLC in there.
Yeah, that's the other thing, man, is like I was thinking about this the other day, like of who we haven't like arrived at to debut yet. We haven't got to the Hardys, Edge and Christian, the Dudleys from ECW coming over. We haven't got Kurt Angle yet. Like, and all this happens in the next 10 months.
Yes.
So there's just so much infusion of talent that is coming that is not there yet. We're saying that to say the New Age Outlaws and the Road Warriors are fighting for the tag team championships in this pay-per-view.
Yes, like we're at a spoil of riches, as they say, and Road Dogg is bleeding heavily from the mouth here.
Yeah, he got kicked in the face by Hawk.
But like, it's hard to argue that these guys would not be in the top 10 of anything. You know, you got Demolition, the Hart Foundation, Bulldogs. Like it's so hard to like rank the top 10. We will do it for you guys one time.
Yeah, I'm gonna point this out because it irritates the crap out of me throughout this entire pay-per-view. So the lights, they're spotlights, obviously, they just swirl around the arena and then just shine on the entrance. And it's clearly for the Royal Rumble, but it makes it look like somebody's coming down to interfere in the match every 5 minutes. It bothers the hell out of me.
I hate another pet peeve of mine, which you can't help because it's live people reacting, but when anybody in the front row just looks, and even if nobody's coming, they just look because they think something's going to happen. Oh, it drives me nuts. I was like, who's coming?
We've officially hit 70 subscribers on
Woo!
YouTube, so we're not quite halfway there, but if we can get to 150 tonight, Mike Sweeney will be shaving his head. We appreciate everybody joining us on Twitter and Facebook tonight as well. If you're just joining us for the first time, what we do on Analyzing Attitudes, we're rewatching the entire Attitude Era. We've arrived at the Royal Rumble at 1998 on Peacock. It is season 11, episode 1 of the Royal Rumble. Just do a search for Royal Rumble and scroll down to that. We are at the 1 hour and 33-minute mark with the LOD taking on the New Age Outlaws for the tag team championships.
1 hour and 33 seconds.
What I say? I say 33 minutes. Sorry, yeah, 1 hour and 33 seconds. I apologize. We are not at the Royal Rumble match yet. Sorry.
Which is not headlining, by the way.
Yeah, again, Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker in the WWF Championship match as the main event of this pay-per-view. We talk about building stories at this time. Like, I think that's been kind of the biggest surprise for me is like how they're just not there yet. Like we talk about the Attitude Era and some of the best storylines ever. Like they really hit that stride with Austin throwing the championship off the bridge.
Yep.
And then they kind of let it go away and they just didn't really capitalize on it. We had Stone Cold Steve Austin knock Vince McMahon off the apron while running the ropes 5 weeks ago, and we haven't touched it. Now, the next episode, we get into Stone Cold versus Mr. McMahon full throttle. But
oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, because we get the Mike Tyson announcement on the next episode, essentially the following day after this pay-per-view. Or well, at least the attempt of the Mike Tyson announcement. And we really haven't hit full stride of Mr. McMahon yet. And that's been the most surprising thing to me is like how limited the storytelling has been at this point. And a lot of it is the Los Barriquas DOA stuff, but just not capitalizing on what could be really good storylines.
Yeah, I don't know if Vince was just not necessarily like shook after Montreal, but like didn't know where he wanted to go. I mean, obviously Austin was where he wanted to go, but like the chess pieces and the movements to get there. Oh, good pick.
Greg weighs in, says Hardy Boys Edge and Christian. So he's just talking about this isn't his Mount Rushmore. The TLC matches put them so over for me. Oldest tag team that worked well. The Hurricane. The oddest tag team. Hurricane and Kane. That would be a good list of odd tag teams that worked. Yeah, that'd be great. Strange Bedfellows. We could definitely do that.
Gregory, we could just do one on Kane's Strange Bedfellows. He's been tag champs with Undertaker, Kane, or Undertaker, Big Show, X-Pac, Hurricane, RVD, Daniel Bryan. I don't know if I can keep going.
Yeah, Ruben, brother, we're celebrating the Attitude Era. We're not trying to come to the end of it already.
No.
Yeah, absolutely hated McMahon hugging Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like Stone Cold wanted to do it. I agree. They added it to him. And just really quickly to the match here, key moment. Animal gets thrown into the steps and knocked out. Hawk gets attacked on the outside of the ring. He gets handcuffed to the turnbuckle. So Animal is stuck by himself with just the New Age Outlaws right now.
Yeah, especially with Animal's injury, I figured they would have done it the other way around.
But I think they did it this way because we know he's hurt.
Oh,
right?
Injured.
Pick the
bones. Yeah.
But great backflip there by Animal, despite that he was having legit back spasms in real time in this pay-per-view. Hawk is actually trying to break the handcuffs on the outside of the ring, and Animal is actually holding his own against the Outlaws right now.
Somebody quick give him some booger sugar.
It's not the 80s anymore, brother.
1, 2. Oh.
Yeah, like I know that we're trying to build the Outlaws up. We've still got Chainsaw Charlie and Cactus Jack looming in the ways. Man, the pop for the LOD if they would have won that there with Hawk chained to the rope would have been massive.
Oh, totally. Like, and despite what we've been saying about the LOD, I mean, or I guess me, maybe even, they're so over. Like,
yeah,
they're
so over. One of them is chained to a turnbuckle, and we need a chair from the tag team champions to end this match. And Road Dogg with, I don't know what the opposite of the meat and potatoes of the night would be, was definitely there with that chair shot where he barely touched him. Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? I won't complain. I think this is the only match on the card we have a non-finish.
Yep.
So it's all right. LOD's already done the favors enough. Keep making New Age Outlaws look like chicken shit heels here. So
well, not even that. Like they just continue to beat everybody down.
Right.
So we're making the LOD look strong here, which is just a necessity because of who they are. But we're also leaving them laying, and that's just it's something that it takes a skill set, and it helps with the clout that the LOD have. But I think Billy was supposed to do the leg drop there because we've been kind of putting that over. And I think he just didn't have the gas in him. But Hawk legitimately breaks the handcuffs here, which I think looked really cool, and then draws the worst chair shots ever outside of Hulk Hogan.
Yo, I was gonna say
to send this out. But yeah, again, like we just beat Animal down with this chair, and then both guys took multiple chair shots to the head here, and now they're able to walk away under their own power. It just didn't look great. But LOD wins. New Age Outlaws are still the tag team champions, and a ton of heat there as Road Dogg is ripping people's signs out of their hands and throwing them down. But that is going to take us all the way up to the semi-main event as we're gearing up for the 1998 Royal Rumble match. And
this is usually our main event.
Yeah, like, just a little bit of fair warning. This is just a hodgepodge of people. Like, don't get your hopes up too high for what the Royal Rumble eventually becomes and surprise entrances and a lot of stars, because this is severely lacking. And as I mentioned, we're not to a lot of top talent in WWF at this point yet. And I wonder how much this Royal Rumble might be because of.
Well, you know what?
Hey, Mike, really quick. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. I'm at a 55-second commercial here, so go ahead and hit a pause for me.
Sure thing. You know what? Like everyone knows now, Sean's my guy. His first Royal Rumble he won in 1995. He entered as number 1. Him and Bulldog went wire to wire. Other than that, that is the worst Royal Rumble to me. There's literally like
the
half
first
that
pretty bad.
The half that roster is like no names. Like, and it's even. I mean, I'm not going to complain about the quickness of it. They went 60 seconds instead of the normal 90 seconds. That Royal Rumble can just watch the first 5 minutes, watch the last.
That's all you need.
Yeah,
we're still at 70 subscribers on YouTube. If you're just now joining us, as many of you are, we're just hitting the 80-person viewing mark. Head over to Analyzing Attitude on YouTube. Like and subscribe. If we get, go ahead and hit play, Mike. If we get to 150 subscribers, Mike is going to shave his head on screen tonight. And just so we're in sync, Mike, I want to make sure I am at 1 minute and 7 seconds exactly. Or 1 hour and 7 minutes. Sorry, 1 hour and 7 minutes exactly.
I'm at 107.03.
Okay, perfect. We're about at the same spot.
Perfect.
They're giving away Stone Cold Steve Austin's pickup truck. They've been announcing it on TV for the last couple of weeks. A lady in Alabama wins, or Nashville. I'm sorry, in Nashville wins the truck. So if maybe you're the lady that won this truck, we'd love to hear from you. We'd love to want to know exactly what you did with the pickup. That'd be cool to find out.
Absolutely. Let us know again. Give us a like and subscribe.
Yeah. And hell yeah.
You know what? We're giving away a PS5. It's not Stone Cold's truck, but
yeah,
you know,
that'd be sweet. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. We love our subscribers. We love everybody that chimes in. We thank everybody that's commenting tonight. I would not be giving this truck away if I had.
No. No offense.
Yeah, all the offense in the world. Please take it. You wouldn't be getting it.
Now, if we get to 100 million subscribers, then sure.
Yeah, I don't know if anybody could peel that away from my dead cold hands.
If anybody doesn't know, I've said that Sean's my guy. Stone Cold is clearly Jimmie's guy, which, you know, can't argue with it. I mean, I think he personally is the most over guy there's ever been.
Oh, with that, like, are we even having this debate?
I mean, the only one you could debate is Hogan. Yeah,
maybe.
That's the only way I give it a maybe.
He never got the
pop.
Anything could happen reaction. You know what I mean? Like he had the Beatles effect where it was like obviously Hulkamania, Beatlemania, direct ripoff, but
right.
He never had the like. Even when they introduced the Real American theme song and all of that, like Steve's Glass Shatter, there was no reactions like it. Like not even like say all you want about Road Warrior Pops. that glass shattered. 15,000 people minimum lost their mind. It still had an effect at WrestleMania 33, man. Like, it's
For sure.
incredible.
Raw next year, January 4th, 1999. Know that because it was my 8th birthday.
Nice.
And I was watching live at the time. That is, to me, at least for an arena, the biggest pop I've ever seen in my life. Like, it was Mick Foley versus Rock for the title. I won't spoil
That'll put
it.
a lot of butts in the seats.
Oh yeah, that's the one.
Thanks, Tony.
Oh, and there's so much to cover on that one too, with the finger poke of doom, and
Mm-hmm.
but I really want to talk about just that pop when we get to that episode, because that is just legendary. Howard Finkel's time to shine.
He overly explains, and I apologize for anybody that has to sit through this. We're not going to fast forward through it. 1 hour and 10 minutes exactly is where I'm at, Mike. If you want to sync up right now, 1 hour and 10 minutes. I'll hit pause.
Oh, you're good.
And we'll hit play here. So 1 hour and 10 minutes is exactly where we're at. Gearing up for the Royal Rumble match, as Howard Finkel explains to anybody that's been living under a rock what the rules are here. I don't know who this was for.
I mean, at this point, we're at our 11th Royal Rumble. Now we're at was it 42 or not even 42, but
well, let's see. This was
39.
So it's 27 years ago. So 11 plus 27, according to my math, is 38.
There we go.
I was like 40. That doesn't sound right.
I know. I'd say we just hit 41 at Mania, and I know that's their longest pay-per-view. And we got the Cactus Jack.
Yeah, Mick Foley draws number 1 here and comes out as Cactus Jack. And I really like the tease of the possibility of the hardcore weapons being introduced here. And I realized I hit pause instead of muting my microphone when I coughed there. So I apologize to all of our listeners. But
they've heard me cough. I can't get to my microphone soon enough.
so Greg makes an interesting point. He says Hogan wasn't as good on the mic as Stone Cold, and plus his anti-hero character fit the character so well. And I think the important part to remember about Hogan sucking on the mic, because there's kind of a problem with that over on the other channel right now, is Hogan basically cut the same exact promo for 3 straight weeks leading into Starrcade.
Mm-hmm.
Is in the 80s, he wasn't on television every week. The important thing to remember about this with Stone Cold this time, he did this week in and week out and delivered every single time.
Yeah, there's no debate. And I agree with you, Greg. I was just talking the overall crowd reaction, because there's maybe 1 to 2 other people that could beat Austin on the mic. I don't know. That's up for debate on another Mount Rushmore, because now that I'm thinking about it, but Hogan's nowhere near Austin on the mic at all. And
not even the same category. Hogan wouldn't even be top 100 in my opinion.
Even when he was a heel, he cut the same Hogan promo, just flipped it on the fans, and his promos didn't work for me, brother.
I kind of hated this one too. Like, we just came off Monday of Cactus Jack being at Beaver Stadium at Penn State, talking about the reason that they're such good friends is because of the rivalry that they had. And obviously it's every man for themselves. We talked about the Nation of Domination thing. I just didn't think this was necessary. Like, Chainsaw Charlie versus Cactus Jack is 1-2, and the chainsaw on the chair was a great look. Terry Funk is just so good as this character, man. Yeah, and
we're coming out of his ECW phase, so I think he just wants the violence. And for the fans, these two just these are our hardcore idols. I'm okay with it. I get what you're saying, but again, every man for itself.
we also just showed actual death match footage, from New Japan on last week's Raw between these two, falling on thumbtacks and barbed wire and explosions. So it's kind of a, hey, that wasn't cannon fodder. This dude could really just swing for the fences at each other.
Chainsaw Charlie doing his best Jacob Fatu right now.
Yeah. At this point, it was just some drunk guy at the bar. So
wearing pantyhose and powder.
Yeah.
I think they might have dropped Sean's bag on Terry Funk's head.
I love this spot here. Chainsaw Charlie's asking for the chair shot, and Mick goes, "No, you give me one now." I guess these are definitely the meat and potatoes of the night.
Yes, this is definitely before CTE, and I was gonna argue one other meat potatoes, but it's only because we know what happens like after the match, and that's
well, like
bit.
the other thing about this is we're 1 year away from Mick taking 17 chair shots unprotected of the two.
I am actually not looking forward to rewatching that. It's been probably about 10 years since I've seen that match.
I rewatched it the other night. My least favorite, it's so tough. You know what my least favorite thing about this entire podcast has been? The fact that I know who Tom Brady is now, it pisses me off. So I rewatched this Royal Rumble like 8 times, and I'm like, and they make reference to like Tom Brady and the storyline he's in here as he lasts longer than less than 13 seconds in this match. Every time I was like, who is this random jobber? He's been feuding with Mark Marrow. And if you want to know how that's going, see the last 12 seconds.
For sure. Every time we have been reviewing these episodes, I'm like, who the
I'm legit. It like legitimately makes me mad that I know who this is now,
like,
and that they wasted 5 weeks of television time on this guy.
You know, if he would have just dropped an N from his name, then maybe he would be one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time.
Could have been. I'm not gonna lie, you really concerned me when you said if he'd just dropped an N. I was very worried about where you were going there. Glad after all this time you can still establish that fear in me, Mike.
We're safe here, folks.
Yeah, this is a safe place. This is such a great spot here, man. Suplex between the chairs. Like, is there anything Terry Funk wouldn't have done at this time?
And his cell jobs are so great. But, I mean, even if you want to flash forward to One Night Stand 2006, what they were opposing in a tag team match, and they got the boarded barbed wire out, and Terry Funk,
like 63. He was like 63 at that time.
Yeah. He's one of a kind, and R.I.P. I wouldn't mind doing a puff piece on Terry Funk.
We could definitely do that for sure. Don't forget to head over to our YouTube page at Analyzing Attitude and like and subscribe. If we hit 100 subscribers tonight, Mike Sweeney will do his best D'Lo Brown impersonation and shave his head on cameras. The Rock enters at number 3 here after a grueling match with Ken Shamrock.
Question for you: should they have sent out another jobber first to like let them keep doing their shtick here?
Hey, if this is 1996, I don't know if there was a bigger jobber than Rocky Maivia.
Right.
But listen, they get their shtick in here with the Rock too, and not necessarily Orton versus Mick in 06, but we get some hardcore stuff with Rock here in a minute too.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I ladies and gentlemen, I was trying to go in fresh on this. I have seen this before, but it's been a hot minute. Try to get my live reactions for you guys. Oh, yep, he does get a nice can in the face. He took it all. You can see the dent in his in the trash can.
Yep. Greg makes a great point. He says one thing I've liked about the newer Royal Rumbles is that they've included the saves of their feet not hitting the ground and getting back in the ring. I wonder how much, like with Austin last year, legitimately eliminating himself by accident, and like how much that was probably persona non grata at this time to try not to screw the matchup.
Right. And yeah, there's certain people it feels like they trust and they can zone in on it. I'm not saying they didn't trust Austin, but Austin wasn't going to do a Shawn Michaels skin in the cat spot. So
yeah, especially after the way last year.
Right. And by the way, Rock is not out underneath the ropes.
Went between the middle ropes. We're getting to entrant number 5 here. The Headbangers have been continuously buried over the last like 6 weeks as Terry Funk just chucks a chair at Mosh coming out there. But they consistently are getting pretty big reactions at this time too.
Yes. And maybe it's just their, I guess, punk rock. Is that what you would call them?
Yeah, I think so. For sure.
Like phase, because like Nirvana was huge at the time. Was Kurt Cobain dead yet? I don't even remember. But like grunge was huge at the time. So like they were playing to that.
Yeah, it wasn't necessarily Nirvana at this time. It was more like Green Day.
Right. Oh, okay.
Kurt Cobain died in 94. To answer your question, by the way.
I was 3, so forgive me.
Yes, he was. R.I.P. to Kurt Cobain. Yeah.
Oh,
but like I don't know why I remember this. Do you remember the WWF Warzone PlayStation game?
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't know why, but I always remember in that game both headbangers were wearing their real men wear shirts. And obviously that's what Mosh is wearing here. But like, I don't know why I always remember that like about the headbangers the most.
They used to just wear goofy shirts all the time. But that's like the only one I do remember. Oh man, you took me back. So I started watching WWF. I was already watching WCW at the time, but I started watching the Monday after Mania 14, and in that Warzone game you're talking about.
It was the best, man.
Shawn Michaels was in it, and I was like, "Who's this guy?" Because he wasn't on TV after Mania 14.
Here we go. Entrant number 6 is Pig Phineas I. Godwin of the Godwins.
Midian and future references.
Yeah, for Dennis Knight at one point.
Yep.
So when that game came out, the Warzone game came out, like we didn't have a PlayStation. We went to Blockbuster and rented one. And me, my best friend Blake, and my dad literally stayed up till like 5 a.m. playing that game. The sun came up. My dad went, "Oh, we should probably all go to bed."
You just blew my mind. I didn't know you can actually rent consoles.
Yeah, at one point you could.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Blade Monkey, I'm really sorry. Yes, Kurt Cobain is dead. Sorry if we spoiled that for you.
Shoot. Also, so is
Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. I was trying to think of one that died around that time, but yeah, Ozzy's dead too. So is Hulk Hogan, brother, and so is Theo Huxtable, Malcolm Jamal Warner. R.I.P. to everyone that we've lost in the last week.
I didn't have that on my bingo card tonight, but Ruben Ways says, "I like how they repeat the same rules over and over again, but never change the rule where if someone is eliminated, then the eliminated superstar can't eliminate anyone else in the Rumble." Yeah, I guess that'd be like we talk about the 1 foot rule being the Shawn Michaels rule. I guess that'd be like the Sid Vicious rule, right?
That's right. And they are so freaking wishy-washy with the rules in the Rumble. Like,
well, I think there's always just ever been one rule. Like, you got to go over the top rope, and you got to hit with both feet. That's really the only anything else goes.
I think there was one where earlier that Macho Man got overzealous and jumped over, and they're like, nope, he didn't get eliminated by somebody, so throw him back in. But then
which that goes by the wayside. Yeah,
Kane next year eliminates himself.
I like how 8-Ball comes out here and fist pumps to the crowd, even though nobody's cheering.
He looks like a tall Stone Cold with pants.
Boy.
The vest.
No offense to Ron and Don Harris, but like,
well,
guys, I can't wait till you're off my TV.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're kind of known Nazis, so fuck them.
Are they really?
I thought that's what I heard.
Oh, okay. Well, if that is the case, I'm right along with you, bud.
I'm doing a little research here.
Just as a follically challenged white bald man, I just tend to not assume that about people.
In 2002, the brothers appeared on a TNA pay-per-view wearing shirts with Nazi SSS symbols. So they can go fuck themselves.
I will second that motion carried, by the way.
So what Jimmie meant was offense intended.
All the offense given, yeah. We just got a report from backstage that the King's sources have told him that somebody has gotten to Stone Cold Steve Austin. So there's a chance that the Rattlesnake may not be appearing in this match as we get on there. I believe we're on to, that was entrant number 8. 8-Ball is 8, correct? 3.
Yeah, that would make sense for Vince to do that. 8-Ball, yes. Put him at 8.
10.
I remember that one.
Cactus Jack has been eliminated, so Mick Foley... we will not see Mick Foley ever again in this matchup because he has been eliminated.
He's done. He's retired from Royal Rumbles. Oh, here comes future JBL with what kind of mustache goatee?
So he is part. He was part of the Blackjacks tag team at this time. He's technically Blackjack Bradshaw, and we get spoiler to what's coming up next is. We get a look back at, or we get kind of a rivalry between him and Blackjack Mulligan on the next episode of Raw.
Mm-hmm. Which, it's fine, I guess.
Yeah.
I feel like
Blade Monkey said, did not see that coming, by the way. Yeah.
Good one.
I did not think we were talking white supremacy on this episode of Analyzing Attitude tonight, but here we are.
Freaking DOA, man.
Thanks, DOA. Yeah. Like, I know we're supposed to be suspending belief and it's a work, but like these shots that Bradshaw throws while he's in here, he just looks like a giant prick, man. Like,
all right, and people in the chat could chime in on this debate, but Jimmie, who is the biggest prick when it comes to just they don't care, they're laying it in, Bradshaw
yes,
or Hardcore Holly?
Bradshaw, because like Hardcore Holly isn't Bradshaw's size. You know
That's
what I mean?
fair. All right. I think you might. Oh yeah, in the Blue Meanie spot in 2005
Yeah,
was pretty brutal.
still probably the greatest chair shot of all time, though. Thank you, Steven Richards. Go subscribe to his podcast as well.
And check out DDP Yoga. He's one of the coaches.
Oh, is he really?
Yep.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Very
he's a
cool.
good guy. He
Greg
hates
wants,
my favorite.
Greg wants to know, Greg says, do you think this Royal Rumble is paced too slow with the eliminations? Yeah, but you're going to find out why.
Yep. I'm not going to.
This makes no sense, by the way.
I was just going to say that, like, we're not even heading in any kind of feud with these guys. There's no attack, nothing said to them, not even like a shoulder bump in the locker room. Like, what?
Well, and so for anybody that doesn't know, Jim Cornette has brought back the NWA, and Jeff Jarrett was awarded the NWA North American Championship on Raw, and Jim Cornette bringing back traditional wrestling to the WWF, but has talked on commentary about how Owen Hart is a wrestling purist and from a wrestling family, and like Owen Hart should be one of the guys probably in the stable, not being attacked here. And we have not seen Jeff Jarrett interact with Owen Hart one time leading up to this.
Right.
So
you're right, Blade Monkey. He did. Bradshaw did have more backstage pull.
Well, Hardcore Holly had some great TV ideas.
And hair.
I win the title.
Yeah. Let me go over Stone Cold and The Rock in the same night. Now that's
I got me one of them TV ideas. Yeah, what is it? I win the title.
Was he still a Sparky Plug at this time?
No, he was Hardcore Holly at that time.
Damn it.
But what I think they were trying to do with the Jarrett Owen Hart spot was obviously we've been building to DX versus Owen Hart, and I kind of wonder if this was supposed to be Triple H spot, but Hunter is obviously on one leg. But make it make sense. Just don't do the spot then.
Right. Well, and we'll see in a little bit here. I think they just needed time for him to hobble his ass out there.
Yeah. But Steve Blackman actually is just a few weeks removed from making his debut in the WWF, his very first Royal Rumble match, and we talk about guys that didn't Terry Funk.
Oh, there he goes. Oh, nope. Doing the Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, he does that a couple times still in this. But I mean, like Blackman's quickness, man, he was so good at this time.
I'm not saying he would have ever been anything like huge, but I feel like there was way more they could have done with him. He had the speed, and like he's legit like a martial artist. So like I don't know why there wasn't more done other than that Shane McMahon match and head cheese, which you can all know where that one was going.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and there's also that Stone Cold podcast where he talks about him and Vince McMahon just sitting backstage one time, and Blackman got a huge pop, and Vince just looked at Steve and goes, "Yeah, I really hope he can get over."
Yeah,
so, like it's not like there wasn't the push for him to get there.
Right. It just at that time, just his gimmick didn't really work for the Shock TV audience, and we're looking at Beavis and Butthead, Jerry Springer.
Well, and I think the other thing that probably hurt him at this time is you've also got Ken Shamrock too.
Yeah.
Which is it's not the same, but it's not that much different of a gimmick. And we've talked about this with Owen Hart and Stone Cold Steve Austin kind of doing the same thing at the same time too with anything can happen, you can be attacked from anywhere type situation, that it probably just kind of got too repetitive.
Right. Speaking of the Owen Hart thing, I listened to a little bit of Grillin' JR, his podcast, and he was asked about the Owen Hart thing where he got brought back, which was weird during the announced Shawn Taker casket match going in. They're like, Conrad Thompson asked, why wasn't that in our Royal Rumble bingo card? And he said, I think they just already had it planned for Shawn and Taker. Yeah. They just went with Owen. And It is what it is, but I feel like the only one that got hurt, no pun intended, out of that whole debacle at the end of the day was Owen.
Greg says that on Steve Blackman's recent appearance on Chris Van Vliet's podcast, easy for me to say, he said that his neck was really messed up and he had constant migraines and couldn't always give his best. And I mean, the fact that he did all the hardcore stuff, and that was the case, because great point. I listened to that podcast as well. The fact that he did all those hardcore matches with those issues with constant migraines is really impressive.
For sure. And
yet,
I'm just glad they really kind of went away with just the constant headshots with weapons. Like,
yeah, it doesn't look great for TV purposes, but at like when you think about it, like I just think, I know it's taking away tools and storytelling, but if you're not going to allow the headshots, like I just don't think there's any place for weapons in the product then, because if you're going to hurt somebody, you're going to hit them over the head with something,
right?
You know what I mean?
And I feel like they found some ways to do it. Just the chair shots, I feel like had to go.
I agree with you. I just think they should take the weapons out of it. And here we get our first tease of the Nation breaking up as The Rock and D'Lo getting into it a little bit. Kind of sets up the running themes inside the theme tonight of the Rumble.
I don't know if I'm ahead of you or not.
Are you at Kurgan coming out? I'm at Kurgan coming out. That's where I'm at.
I'd say here comes a short hair, great collie. I feel like that's mean to Kurgan. He can at least act.
Well, he was also somewhat athletic.
Yeah.
So the one Terry Funk is just looking for a handshake from Kurgan, by the way. Like, what are we doing? Kurgan has been built up as this monster at this point, obviously legit 7'1", and it's been just doing squash matches. He literally ripped a legit football helmet in two pieces with his bare hands on the previous Raw as well. And he's been billed as the guy that's like basically, I mean, honestly, at this point, he's been kind of billed as the second biggest threat to win this thing outside of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
It really has been. Like, he hasn't had really a weak point at all in the build-up. There was no storyline for his separation from the other members of the Truth Commission, but
there's still technically a thing.
It's kind of their mastodon, but it's. By the way, was the Jackal even out there with him?
No,
I don't think
not at
so.
all. Who, by the way, told everybody that he'll have control over WWF if Kurgan makes it to WrestleMania. Not exactly how that works. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. We're just now hitting 100 views live. If you're watching along with us, head over to Analyzing Attitude on YouTube. Like and subscribe. If we get to 150 subscribers tonight, Mike is going to shave his head live on air. We still have got an hour and 15 minutes to get there, so please head over and like and subscribe now as we get ready for another entrant here into the 1998 Royal Rumble.
I'm damn near out of shampoo, so don't make me go buy any.
And Marvelous Mark Merrill comes out with Sable here. And as we mentioned, Mark has been feuding with Tom Brandy here and has been treating Sable badly. And that's kind of we're in like this domestic violence shtick with these guys. But they both come out here smiling. I don't know. Bad storytelling, in my opinion.
Yeah. And Tom Brandy's not even out there, which I'm okay with. He's already... Tom Brandy might already be showered out of the building.
And out of a WWF contract this time, by the way. Great question from Ruben. He says, I hate to jump the gun, guys, but in your opinion, what Rumble best describes the Attitude Era? Yeah, I don't even think this is close. Whoa, really? I think it's 99, man, with the No Chance in Hell, the Corporation versus Stone Cold Steve Austin. I think it's 99 by far.
I'm sticking 2001.
I think that's the best Rumble, but the one that best describes the Attitude Era, I think it's 99.
I would agree with you because of the shenanigans, but they even like in 2001, even before like all the big guns came out, they had the hardcore spots like Honky Tonk
with Raven.
Yeah, Honky Tonk came out and got the guitar shot. Raven brought the grocery cart full of weapons. Kane just clearing house. Austin gets bloodied before he even gets in the match.
Yeah,
like
it's great. Listen, you're not going to get an argument from me. It's great, but like
I get what you're saying because the shenanigans with Vince and Austin was very, very much.
I mean, you have Austin McMahon 1 and 2. You've got the Undertaker abducting Mabel and turning him into Viscera. I mean, like,
oh shit, I forgot about that one.
China is number 30. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think it's just it's really. encompassing of what the Attitude Era was. As Ken Shamrock comes out here and definitely wanting a piece of the Rock after what happened, but he goes right. I thought this was awesome. Just putting Ken Shamrock over as being incredibly dangerous. Takes Kurgan on by himself. The first time we see Kurgan come off his feet, Ken Shamrock does it by himself.
And then we have a staple of the Royal Rumble of the big guy elimination from every other participant in the match. Which
I love how the Rock just comes over and goes and touches Kurgan's foot.
Yep, it's so on par for the Rock's character. Like it's such bullshittery, but it's awesome.
Yeah. You know, I didn't think about this, Mike. We usually do our episodes on drop our episodes on Monday. We probably should have done like a top 10 Royal Rumble list.
Oh, I know.
So to our subscribers on YouTube, we apologize for not doing anything this week, but glad everybody could be us. We just hit the 100-person live mark watching along with us. So if you are watching and you want weekly content up from the Attitude Era, head over to our YouTube page at Analyzing Attitude on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. We'd greatly appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up as well. Trying to push that to 1,000 subscribers. As soon as we hit 1,000 subscribers, we're giving away a free PlayStation 5. So please do so. And if you're just joining us, we're rewatching the Royal Rumble from 1998. We're at the 1 hour and 35-minute mark in the pay-per-view. In the Royal Rumble matches, The Rock just lays in a solid shot. We're going to get a Royal Rumble people's elbow on Chainsaw Charlie here, and it's funny every time. I pop every time.
It's good stuff. And not to do a cheap plug, we're not selling yet, but if you guys are a fan and want some Analyzing Attitude merchandise, we're trying to start getting it made. Right now it's just for the co-host, but if there's a demand for it, we'll definitely throw it out there. But yeah, I appreciate y'all sticking with us. It's been a good show so far, and I think
we need to get black shirts made that say "Real Men Wear Skirts" on the front of them, as homage to Thrasher coming out here in the Royal Rumble.
That's perfect. I want to get those. I guess I don't want to, but the cone boobs that he has going on here.
Yeah, it's okay. You can want to. This is in 1998. People are going to judge you like they do Gold Dust in this moment.
I think I have some like old little mini Christmas trees. I
think we need to add that to the tagline. Analyzing Attitude. We break down the Attitude Era. We don't kink shame. Go ahead and throw that into the tagline for us.
Oh, you stink if you don't have a kink.
I've never heard that. We need that shirt made. Put that in the Analyzing Attitude merch store. I don't know what Mark Merrow's doing here. He's just shadow boxing by himself, which is understandable if there's like 2 people in the ring. But he's standing there in a ring full of like 11 people.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like he just can't fit in anywhere. The only thing he's been doing all right in is just getting Sable over.
Yeah. But I mean, like, he's really good in the ring, which like kind of sucks.
And I love his finisher, the TKO. Man, I mean, I've seen people use it over the years, but nobody's really made it like their finisher. Oh, we lied, folks. You will see Foley again.
This is cheating.
He looks like
get that man back at her. Yeah. But I think it's really important to point out the storytelling here as Mankind comes out here, and the second time we see Mick Foley in this match is we've been telling this story that the Outlaws and the chair shots and the constant attacks on Mick Foley has really made him change his personalities. We've seen even in matches where he is the character Dude Love rocking back and forth like he's Mankind. And coming out here as Cactus Jack has been Chainsaw Charlie's partner. Mankind eliminates Chainsaw Charlie in this moment.
Yes. And Chainsaw Charlie's suspenders broke, so his ass was getting out there.
It is a full moon in San Jose tonight. And
I think Chainsaw was ready for a shower at this point.
Hats off to Terry Funk here for going. Let's see, he was the second entrant, and we're almost a little over a half hour into this. So putting in the work tonight and earning his paycheck.
For sure. Because I don't think he's employed with the company through the rest of 98, but I don't think he's, after Mania 14, he's around as a character much longer.
Yeah, I think he gets 2 weeks past Mania and then he's gone.
Yeah, because I mean he's Oh, that's another one I can't wait to talk to. He's a part of the infamous Hell in a Cell match between Undertaker and Mankind. Briefly.
He makes an appearance, that's for sure.
Let's see here. Who we got coming up next? Oh, he's back, folks. Different face paint and all. Different.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool though. Like he took the time to. Goldust comes out. I believe it's a different thong as well. So good for him for having a yeah. But almost looks like Kane here. Like I don't know what this was supposed to be.
Yeah, his face, anyways.
Yeah.
For those that aren't watching, he's got a silver singlet on with black lingerie around it, and then his face is painted like Kane's mask with blue hair still.
Yeah. Yep.
He just doesn't.
King with a great line. Goldust puts the funk in dysfunctional.
How dare he say that when Terry Funk was
Well, he's not out there anymore, so it's understandable.
It's all right. It's all right. Oh man, who's our Iron Man so far? I mean, Terry Funk's gone, so it's got to be Rock.
It's Rock. Yeah, he was the fourth entrant. And now we're seeing Mero telling Sable to cheer for him. So just, I don't know, like, I just don't understand why he wouldn't just throw Mark Mero out. And Mick Foley eliminated again. Mankind is not going to win the Royal Rumble. He has been eliminated by Goldust here.
Oh, Blade Monkey, what are you stealing? Oh, his blue hair?
No, he was talking about your you stink if you don't have a kink line. I believe
oh, gotcha.
That was in reference to.
Let's see, Ruben. I think it's really hard to make 98 Rumble what best describes the Attitude Era. What does it for me is Foley. Oh, for sure. Foley and Austin are two bright spots in this pay-per-view or this match.
And here comes Jeff Jarrett, the North American heavyweight champion of the NWA, still undefeated. He has not lost in an in-ring match in his WWF tenure in this relaunch of this character since coming back. He's beaten the Undertaker at In Your House to Generation X. He's got the win for the North American Championship, and has attacked Owen Hart, who at this point is one of the top 4 biggest stars in the company.
I would say so for no reason, by the way, but it's all right. You got to make a name for yourself. And in real life, Owen Hart and Jeff Jarrett were like best of friends.
Yeah, obviously they get the chance to become a tag team, and obviously Owen Hart wasn't in the match, and now comes back in after being attacked. So you'd think setting something up here, but I don't think we actually get a feud after this of these two.
I think he's in the match because he went to come out earlier,
right? But we haven't seen him since then.
Right.
He's still in. He has not been eliminated. Owen Hart is a member of this match.
You know what? I kind of wish they let these two had a proper feud, like, and just let them go in the ring. Say what you will about Jeff. I know people, right. I know people groan that Jeff is still in the ring these days, which I don't have a problem with. He's not used like as the top guy, so it is what it is. But they're both pros in the ring, and I don't know, a lot of what ifs if that freaking blue blazer gimmick wasn't a thing. Oh.
Yeah, there goes technically his first loss. What a great reaction there.
Yeah, I was going to say that might have been top of the Rumble so far.
Yeah, people were clearly sick of Jeff Jarrett and his shtick already. But
speaking of sick of a shtick,
yeah.
Why is Triple H coming out with him?
You don't remember that Triple H is the Honky Tonk Man's valet? So the Honky Tonk Man, who is legitimately Jerry the King Lawler's first cousin, is the next entrance, but Triple H and Triple H and China come out behind him, and obviously have been the feud between Hunter and Owen Hart. And Owen finally makes his appearance in the Rumble here.
Yep. And
The Rock just throws Ken Shamrock out. So The Rock, you're counted home 2-0 versus Ken Shamrock tonight.
Yep. And I think that was the smart call. Keep getting the heat on The Rock. Oh.
What a shot by Thrasher.
Right.
Rock just got serious whiplash here. Ooh. So Owen Hart about to eliminate Goldust, but China goes to hit him with Triple H's crutch. Hunter comes on the apron and nails Owen with the crutch, and now the Blackheart has been eliminated by DX. And Hunter breaks his crutch over Owen's back, and DX again gets one up on Owen Hart.
They're just picking on the nugget.
I just didn't understand why. What are we doing here? We've beaten him down in the limousine. We've cost him a championship match against Shawn Michaels, and now eliminated him from the Royal Rumble.
I know they're going Triple H Owen at Mania 14. I was actually just about to say is I don't remember the in between now and Mania, but
it's No Way Out Houston, No Way Out of Houston, by the way.
If they keep up with the Owen Hart just totally fell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So Owen chases Triple H up the ramp and then slips after he gets through the curtain, and you can actually see Hunter help him up.
I feel so bad. But
speaking of loud pop, so Ahmed Johnson is the next entrant into the Royal Rumble. We have not seen him since we started doing this rewatch, and we only see him on WWF television one more time after this.
Is it the Raw tomorrow?
No, it's 2 weeks from now.
Oh, he is not liked at all backstage.
He's not, and he legitimately broke Ron Simmons' ribs in a match, and that was kind of the death nail for him. And we see him show up at WCW as Big T and clearly not as jacked.
Well,
I was going to say, I didn't realize how out of shape he was at this point, because a year prior, he had the best physique in the business.
I was just going to say, if you watch Royal Rumble 97, oh my God. I remember watching that when I was a kid and not knowing who he was. And I was like, how was this guy not a made man?
Man, in 96, he was getting probably the biggest reactions on the roster.
Right. He would do the Undertaker dive over the ropes. His Pearl River plunge finishing move was over.
Probably the most over finish the year prior.
Yes, absolutely. It's if there was a more hated guy than Shawn backstage, it was Ahmed Johnson.
Oh, without a doubt. We have yet to see Stone Cold Steve Austin, and we've been told by Jerry Lawler that somebody has gotten to Austin backstage, and I think we're at 19, if I'm not mistaken.
And we have another Nation of Domination member who is still doing his normal Mark Henry jobber pose.
He gives the wave off. He's reminded people, hey, I'm still a heel.
I love Mark Henry. He's talk about a good mind for the business.
Mark Henry is number 21, so we have 9 more to go here.
So in this match, we've had the world's strongest man, the world's dangerous man, and the lethal weapon.
And the artist formerly known as Goldust. All legit threats.
Yes.
and then
the guy with the long sideburns and
hair slicked back.
Yeah.
We're getting the Nation finally teaming up here on Ahmed Johnson, and this was one of the biggest feuds of 1997. Was the Nation versus Ahmed?
Mm-hmm. Oh shoot, I forgot. So did he join Nation for a bit?
Well, they set it up like they're going to, and then they jumped.
Then they jumped. Okay. I remember they did the pose together once, but yeah, people's attitudes were just a little, no pun intended, a little,
nice.
little bit more in control than they might have had bigger careers.
Yeah, I mean, listen, he was one of the most over guys ever, and probably would have been the first Black WWF champion had he been able to maintain his attitude.
I would think so. He was on his way, but nope. That honor goes to the guy in the corner on your left.
Does. Blade Monkey, to answer your question, the third Royal Rumble was the first time that there was 30 in. So
second.
No, the second had 20 also. The first two had 20.
I don't think so.
I just Googled it. Not that I'm the smartest guy in the room. So we get what was supposed to be entrant number 22 there. And nobody comes out. And as we've been told, that somebody has gotten to Stone Cold Steve Austin backstage as Ahmed Johnson gets thrown over the top here and eliminated, and clearly out of wind.
I'm trying to think who that red herring was there.
It was supposed to be Skull, but he legitimately got hurt. He legitimately got hurt on the pre-show, so that's why he doesn't come out.
Speaking of legitimately got hurt, Ahmed Johnson looks like he blew his knee out.
yeah, that didn't look great, and I think Tim White got seriously hurt here too.
Holy Rikishi thong! Pull it out, Ahmed.
Yeah, he got hurt, and his butthole's hungry apparently.
Oh, if anybody knows where Rikishi got his idea for his attire, right there.
Oh, you don't know that story? It's actually homage to Yokozuna.
Oh, I thought you were effing with me.
No, yeah, no, that's
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That was his brother, or
cousin.
Right? Yeah,
cousin, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're cousins. Everybody in the bloodline's cousins.
Damn bloodline.
Yeah,
I think you're right.
I'm almost positive they're not brothers. Here we go. Here comes entry number 23. Right now, D'Lo, Mark Henry, and The Rock are of the Nation in the ring, and Kama Mustafa comes out. And I think there was supposed to something to happen there because he shoves Ahmed Johnson as he's walking up the ramp. But Ahmed's so blown up that they just chose to not do anything. Good call. Bradshaw just legitimately just kicked Mark Henry in the face about as hard as he possibly could. I don't know about you.
Oh,
I don't know about you, man. Mark Henry's probably not the guy I want to kick in the face as hard as
or shit in a sandwich.
Yeah, fair enough.
X-Pac. Yeah, backstage ribs weren't as funny back then as they are. Well,
don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube to Analyzing Attitude. We're still at 70 right now. If we get to 150 by the end of the pay-per-view, Mike Sweeney is going to shave his head, and we're just under an hour left of the pay-per-view. So go tell your mom, your aunt, your daughter, your uncle, whoever, to subscribe to Analyzing Attitude on YouTube and help us get there. I want to see. So have we thought about this? Like we got a little bit of lull in the action. Is your beautiful fiance going to come down and shave your head? Is that what we're going to do?
She will.
Okay, fantastic.
If she did say if she is asleep by chance, I can do the front part myself, and I'll have to finish it off screen.
you have some long sideburns and your hair slicked back for a little while.
Right. I'll have the Jey Uso without the yeet in the front.
This is entrant number 24 into the Royal Rumble.
And
the only entrance that they focus, or that the camera shows the entrance before the music plays, by the way.
That's right.
And it's Stone Cold Steve Austin. But as the entire crowd waits for him, he does exactly what he did on the Raw before. And sneaks in the back way.
You got to play it smart when you're the marked man.
Yep.
That crowd, though, just the glass share just come unglued.
I know it's kayfabe, but if I had everybody watching out for me, I probably would have took my vest off before I even got in the ring. As Austin comes out, clears house, and legitimately just kicks D'Lo Brown in the dick, by the way.
It's okay. DOA's out of the match, so they won't get confused with him.
I think that was legit reason why we do that. Why they did that. Probably the reason he's going to throw Thrasher out right here too. Right now in the ring, we've got Goldust, D'Lo, Kama, Austin, Goldust, and the Honky Tonk Man, and Thrasher of the Headbangers with Mark Henry. So we've got 6 guys left to come out.
Oh, I'm trying to remember. I know one.
I mean, the second odds-on favorite to win it's the next entrant. Probably the guy that's the second closest no-brainer.
Oh, you're good. You got me in suspense now.
That's how we sell the tickets, buddy.
What? Phineas Godwin?
It's Henry Godwin.
Oh, Henry Godwin.
Yeah. Clearly not winning this thing.
Oh, come on. He's already beaten the number one favorite.
Yeah. Well, but I mean, like we also got the shot earlier in the show that the Godwin's looking for the Outlaws. The last when Austin came out for the ball drawing on Raw, he attacked Phineas. So we've kind of built this up, and Henry Godwin gets his stuff in here.
Oh, he's not fucking around.
Yeah. Greg waves back in and says, "You forgot how big of a giant the Godfather was because we were all so focused on his hose." And like, listen, another like talking about a debut. Obviously, he's Kama Mustafa here. Like, we aren't even to the Godfather stage of Charles Wright either. Like we are so close.
Right?
Yeah, almost. We're he comes out the next Royal Rumble as the Godfather. So
okay, let's say it takes a minute.
We're still waiting on the debut of Val Venus, the Godfather. Like we're not even close to those characters yet.
Don't get me started on my favorite stable ever, PMS. Pretty Mean Sisters.
Yes. You remember Meat?
Meat. Yeah.
Tell you about Meat.
Sean Stasiak. Oh, what a trooper.
I mean, listen. I guess he just needed a paycheck, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
Bradshaw is beating the absolute hell out of the honky tonk, man. Hey, respect your elders, man.
That might be the only one he can beat up and get away with it right now, right?
Yeah.
No, actually, I don't know.
I want to point out the fact that I don't think I don't want to say this for 100%, but I don't think I've seen Bradshaw go anywhere near Kama Mustafa. That feels like that might be intentional.
No. I mean, yes, you're intentional, but
yeah, here comes Savio Vega and the entire Los Barriquas stable to jump Stone Cold Steve Austin. God, what did these guys have Stephanie McMahon tied up in the trunk of their car or something? Like, I don't understand how they just continue to keep getting all this TV time.
Spoiler alert: it's not the last time we see them tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Which I don't get.
I know.
It's like what I don't know. Like, are these supposed to be your?
When I think of most feared athletes in the WWF, I think of the Los Barriquas.
I couldn't even say it with a straight face. Is this supposed to be like the Shield?
Yeah. Yeah. Before we had the Shield, we had the most protected faction in all of WWF, the Los Barriquas.
I'd like to hear somebody do the army calls with saying Los Barriquas, spelling out Los Barriquas.
Lima.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Blade
Monkey. Blade Monkey. That's not Velcro. That was actually his chest hair. That was legitimately, and it is no relation to George the Animal Steel.
Oh my God! Which, by the way, was just on Raw last 2 weeks ago.
People forget.
Yeah.
Oh, we finally got an interaction between Kama and Blackjack Bradshaw. Is Kama laying in his stuff a little bit, by the way.
Oh, good. I love how that's even a question. Who is the man wearing Velcro of the Los Barriquas? Miguel.
His name is Miguel. Miguel Estrada, and he's a jobber and the hairiest man in the history of professional wrestling.
That's right. God, that dude is just built like a brick shit house.
Ron Simmons is up next, and he is entrance number 27 is Farouk, the leader of the Nations of Domination. So every member of the nation is in the ring at this point.
Yes, and here's where it gets fun. He actually, well, I mean, it is. I mean, he's already attacking the other members of Nation of Domination.
Well, I think it's important to point out that he goes right after The Rock first,
right?
And he's clearly sending a message.
Do you think it was wise for him just to do it, or should they have built a little drama before they did it?
Well, I think I don't think it was a bad idea the way they did it because we've been setting it up for so many weeks. You know what I mean? And he's not really had a reason to go after The Rock, like legitimately, but the fact that
every man
for themselves, and like it probably sends the wrong message in the ranks of the faction if you just attack one of your members, but he's just standing there and you can punch him in the face and it's fine.
Right. Oh, and Stone Cold and The Rock are not eliminated. They both went out underneath the ropes. God, it's just so weird seeing them so young and realizing that they are the rival of this generation.
And we're just not even close to scratching the surface, man.
No.
What's crazy is like they're the mid-carder guys. You know what I mean? At this point, like obviously Austin goes on to superstardom after this, but like The Rock's still the IC champion. They're they're kind of the workhorses of the undercard at this point.
Right.
And like, if those two guys are your undercard, like,
Right.
you're in a really good spot. Probably don't care too much about what the ratings look like.
Right. I mean, well, hell, we're just a hair over a year away from the main eventing of WrestleMania.
Yeah. And Dude Love comes out here, and all three faces of Foley make an appearance in the Royal Rumble match. And if, again, for everybody just joining us, we just hit 120 people live. We are rewatching the Royal Rumble from 1998 on Peacock. It's under season 11, episode 1. If you're looking to catch along and join us up, we're at the 1 hour and 59 minute and 20-second mark as Dude Love makes his appearance. He's number 28. We have 2 more competitors in the Royal Rumble match as Goldust just got eliminated and is about to get a can of ass whooping.
Stone Cold don't care if you're eliminated.
Yeah. I think Goldust, if I remember right, I think Goldust actually broke his hand in that spot.
Ooh. That's the only unfortunate thing about the Rumble is that you can miss something. Like,
yeah,
trying to point out like an injury sometimes. Luckily, nowadays we have camera angles everywhere, so
yeah. Well, listen, the cameras completely missed Stone Cold Steve Austin entering the Rumble too. They had to replay it. So,
yeah.
But if you are watching along, please head over to our YouTube page at Analyzing Attitude on YouTube and like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. If we get to 150 tonight, Mike Sweeney is going to shave his head. But if it's whenever we get to 1,000, we're also giving away a free PlayStation 5 as well.
That's right. So look at my hair as a consolation prize, at least for now. We got
you're getting that for sure. You could be getting a PlayStation 5 also.
That's right. We're hoping to get the PlayStation 5 winner drawn by Mania. It's up to our lovely subscribers if they can get there. And I do think we should do, since we missed the Royal Rumbles, we should do either top 10 Manias or top 10 Mania matches.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, yeah, that's a great point. I mean, we could do our next episode ranking our top 5 favorite Royal Rumbles of all time, too.
Oh, for sure. Just matches or overall pay-per-views?
I don't know. We can figure it out. Let us know what you want. Let us know in the comments what you'd rather have us do. Top, like, what we've already kind of talked about best tag teams of all time, and we could let us know if you want us to rank best Royal Rumble pay-per-views or Royal Rumble matches. We could do both if we really want to.
Yeah, that's true. Just there's been some cards that were actually drugged down by the actual match itself.
Yeah,
there was some matches drugged down by the pay-per-view itself. Like, so much you could do there.
Like, I've thought about it a lot since we interviewed Brian Alvarez about like the last thing you think about and why and how that really affected the Monday Night Wars and stuff. And I think he's 100% right about that.
Very, very intuitive. Oh man, and you know what? That I'm still looking at this, and 95 was definitely worse than this. At least I know most of the people in that ring.
Oh, yeah, I'm with you. I think 95 is. I think the first one's bad, and 95 is the second worst one.
Yeah, I have a soft spot for the first one because I met and got my Royal Rumble anthology signed by Hacksaw Jim Duggan, the winner of the first one. By the way, his hands are massive.
Have I ever told you my favorite Jake Roberts story? Speaking of meeting wrestlers.
No. You met Jake Roberts?
Met Jake Roberts at Comic-Con over in Council Bluffs, Iowa. And I took a picture with him. And number 30 getting ready to come out here. The last entrant of the Royal Rumble is the Mastodon Vader comes out, obviously looking to get his hands back on Goldust. This is a true story, folks. I got to meet Jake Roberts. Took a picture with him, paid my $28 hard-earned money, put my arm around him. He puts his arm around me, and he yells, "He's grabbing my ass." What am I going to do? I've already been accused of it. I legitimately grabbed a handful of Jake Roberts' ass. That's a true story.
Where's Damien at?
Yeah. No, I got the backside.
You should have just whispered into his ear. Just listen. Just listen. Trust me.
Time to go home, brother.
That's right. He's definitely in my top 4 of should have been world champion.
Oh, that's a great list too. Who are the best guys to never win the world title?
Jake Roberts, Mr. Perfect, Razor Ramon, and Rowdy Piper. That's mine.
I think I put Razor at number 1
for sure.
Like, because the fact that he never won the title in either company,
no,
you know what I mean? Like, and how big of a deal he was in both. Like, At least when Piper went to WCW, he was like well past his prime. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I was more okay with that. And I don't think even in WWF, if Piper got it, he would have held it long. Which
Not
it's
at that
okay.
time period. Yeah,
No.
absolutely not.
I think a Jake Roberts run would have been fun, and Perfect would have had to probably have had it happen in WCW for it to be like a really memorable one for the time, because when he was over, it was still kind of a big man's world. Like, there's a bunch though.
We're down to the final 9 here. It's crazy that we have 9 people in the ring at this point. We have Henry Godwin, Los Boricuas leader, Savio Vega, Mark Henry, Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Vader, Chains, Dude Love, Goldust, and The Rock.
All right, I don't want to live in this world, but hypothetically, if Stone Cold and The Rock were not in that ring, who would you want to win?
I mean, the obvious answer is Dude Love, right?
Yeah.
I mean, after that,
yeah,
I guess Vader, maybe.
And then I'd go Farouk, Mark Henry, and then after that, no, don't.
Yeah, that's just it. Yeah. Jerry Lawler rolls in and wins the Royal Rumble.
I'd be okay with that.
But chooses to go for the light heavyweight championship instead of the WWF title.
It's like Austin Theory cashing on the U.S. title and losing.
Yeah. What's crazy is like 1, 2, 3. You have 4 eventual world champions in that ring, though, with Mark Henry, Dude Love, Austin, and Rock.
Yep. And a former WCW world champion in the ring.
Yeah.
Mr. Simmons.
I mean, like, honestly, I think you should probably throw Farouk on that list of guys that probably should have won the world title that did in the WWF, too.
Yeah, he just got sacked down with. This gimmick isn't that bad, but, like, what the hell was it? He was like a gladiator.
Yeah, he was like essentially Spartacus when he came
yeah.
out.
Do you think Edward Leslie will be coming into my house tonight, Jimmy, to give me a haircut?
That's what we should have done. You should have got the giant shears.
For everyone out there who doesn't know who Edward Leslie is, you do know his ring name.
Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
That's right.
You're watching this and you don't know who that is. I've got questions for you.
By the way, do you know if he and Hogan made up before they died?
Yeah, I believe he said they did.
Oh, okay.
We're down to 4. We got our final 4: The Rock, Farouk, Stone Cold, and Dude Love. As Austin knocks down Farouk, and then we get some sweet shin music on The Rock.
I was gonna say I would have had Shamrock in the final 4, but honestly, it's perfect because you finally had Farouk attack The Rock, and Mick Foley has earned the final 4 spot after this performance tonight.
We get a mandible claw and a bang bang here from Dude Love as Farouk eliminates Mankind. So we're down. Great storytelling here. You got 2 Nation guys versus Steve Austin. Farouk getting ready to throw Austin out. The Rock pops up and then lays back down as Farouk is trying to handle the rattlesnake.
Oh, oop. See ya. Rock getting that one up.
And obviously Farouk came out and throw hands first, but The Rock eliminates Farouk, and now we're down to the final 2. And we've seen this so many times, whether it be Hogan and Warrior staring down at the Rumble, or Brett and Lex Luger, and to see who was more over. Like, let's we've obviously seen these guys in the ring together, and you could tell the crowd just hasn't hit its fever pitch yet. As the rattlesnake throws The Rock out, but he scales the cat. We tease. Can he get one over on him again? But no, we got to sell the stunner and an adios amigo. And the winner of back-to-back Royal Rumbles is Stone Cold Steve Austin. This time, he's heading off to WrestleMania 14 with Mike Tyson looming as we get a cut up in the skybox of Mike clapping for Stone Cold Steve Austin. He told Michael Cole earlier in the night, Cold Stone's his man.
Cold Stone.
Yeah. But Austin wins the Royal Rumble match and is headed off to WrestleMania 14 to headline, and is the most over guy in the business right now. Maybe other than Sting, but Starrcade has cooled him off. And the man right now, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I'd have to agree. I mean, even as a Sting bias at the time, I don't think he was. I think Stone Cold's reactions were just a little bit louder.
Yeah,
it was the right decision.
Justice.
There was no other person that should have won this match at all.
Other than Tom Brady.
Other than Tom Brady. Yeah. But Stone Cold makes history. He's now one of 3 men that have went back-to-back in Royal Rumble victories, and we don't see that again until 2024, which is crazy.
Like Shawn Michaels, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Cody Rhodes.
And Hogan.
Oh yeah, and Hogan, but we don't even count those.
Right. Now I will say I'm just getting goosebumps thinking about it because we just saw Rock and Austin face off in the final 2. They weren't the final 2 in the 01 Rumble, but when they're left alone in the ring, Austin's covered in blood, Rock's tired, and they just lock eyes. What a moment! And this is just cannon fodder to get there. So
go ahead and hit pause because I'm hitting a commercial break here. And we'll take a little pause for the cause here too, and remind you, don't forget to head over to our YouTube page at Analyzing Attitude, like and subscribe. We're stuck at 70. We got over 120 people watching right now. Head over to our YouTube page, like and subscribe. If we get to 150, Mike is shaving his head. We've got the entire main event left. It's a little bit of a long one. We're at the 2 hour and 25 minute mark on the live stream.
Yes. We you know what? If we don't hit it this time, I'm not necessarily saying I'll put my hair on the line in the next pay-per-view because I don't know if I'll have like enough to bait it because I'll probably get a haircut eventually. Not shaved, but I'll throw out a punishment. Just give me some time. But you still got a casket match to get there, so.
Yeah, we need exactly, what would that be? We need 80 of you, 120 people watching right now. You can go ahead and play for me, Mike. We're at the interview with Michael Cole and Mike Tyson now. Yeah, and he fixed it this time. He said Stone Cold this time around, but yeah, we like Mike Tyson is clearly just having the time of his life, and you can tell how much of a fan he is here. But we got Undertaker and Shawn Michaels coming up next, and it's just insane how. Spoiler alert for anybody that doesn't know, Shawn breaks 4 vertebrae in his back during this match and finishes it out, and it happens relatively early.
Yes.
And Shawn legitimately couldn't even stand up the next morning because of the pain that he was in from the back break. So
yes. It's crazy when he talks about it. He said, like, obviously the night of when it happened, he's like, bing bong boom boom. I did all that, and it's like, he didn't
even notice.
Yeah. But it's crazy how much the little cracks in your body that end up being the big thing for you. And you know, we're about to watch the last match of the most athletic version of Shawn Michaels we'll ever get.
Yeah, and like wrestles every match like it's his last at this point. Yes. And Mike, I just want to make sure we're synced up here. I'm at 2 hours, 11 minutes, and 15 seconds right now. The package just started.
I'm at 19 seconds. So
yeah, we're like
moonsault and white pants.
Yep, that's where I'm at right now.
Right.
So hopefully, if you're watching along alongside with us, we appreciate everybody joining us again here tonight.
Jimmie, I might give it to you for just a second. I might exit stage right for about 30 seconds.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Mike broke the seal earlier in the show, so he's going to go ahead and take care of business.
It was actually the coffee about 3 p.m. today. It hasn't stopped.
We get to some of your comments here. Just talking about the different Rumble matches, Blade Monkey. I really prefer the Rumble ending like this one, where it's just bam, bam, and it's over and out of nowhere, as opposed to recent years where it's basically a match after the match. And honestly, I think that's a great point just because of what we're about to see. I mean, the guys that kind of set that up is Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, and that the Royal Rumble, where they were basically the last two, and it reset everything, and it led to the WrestleMania match. I mean, you kind of have these two guys to blame for that. I guess we'll call it to blame for that. But I mean, it kind of depends on who the guys are too, right? Like, there's been a couple where you could tell they clear, like, when moments happen and they don't feel organic. I think that is a little bit of that problem. Like, sometimes you get Final Four guys, and it's like, okay, this was clearly set up to paint these guys in a Final Four light, but I don't always hate it. I think it really matters who the guys are at the end. And I've really loved how much, Mike, they've in this storyline, because the match came out of nowhere. It just got announced in a random interview with the Undertaker that this was going to be the main event as they were building up Owen Hart versus Shawn Michaels, that this was going to be the title match at this pay-per-view. But I love how much they've inflicted bad blood and Hell in a Cell into this, that the reason the Undertaker is getting this match is because we didn't get the decision that we should have at Bad Blood because of Kane's debut. But we're also going to give the Undertaker his specialty match, the casket match, for this title match.
And I was okay with it. Like, the intertwining with Owen kind of made it a little confusing, but they do have the built-in. They did have the built-in feud. They had a non-conclusion match at In Your House Ground Zero, and then obviously the fluky finish at Bad Blood, which to me, I don't know. I know it's Foley and Undertaker's Hell in a Cell match is probably number one for everyone. I might be a little biased, but I enjoyed Shawn and Taker's that much more.
Yeah, and while we weren't really building to it, we've also done the Shawn Michaels pops out of the casket, mocks the Undertaker, then the Undertaker drags Shawn into the casket when it was supposed to be Triple H. And like, we've done enough after not building this thing up at all to give the threat to the WWF champion at the time.
Yeah, and he's really just kind of walked just straight from Survivor Series till now, and Undertaker only opposed a threat on the Go Home show. It seemed like they're doing a lot of the intertwining with Kane, which is good.
Yeah, the last thing we saw on Raw, which we're seeing here, is that Shawn introduced Kane as the newest member of Degeneration X.
Yes,
and Taker finally gets his hands on every member of DX here, and Hunter gets the shot in with the crutch, which we saw earlier in the Royal Rumble match. Shawn gets the sweet chin music in. We're leaving the Undertaker laying essentially, and then Kane comes out to make the save.
Yes, it's excellent story building, because the way they really have Kane, he's kind of a vulnerable monster
and a wild card.
Yes, like he knows that's his brother, and he knows what Paul Bear's told him about the Undertaker, but he doesn't, like, he's like conflicted, it seems like, and wants to side with Undertaker. So we're kind of going into this pay-per-view or this match like, okay, if there's any DX shenanigans, Kane's going to be there to
right, even the odds.
Right.
Even the odds, yeah. And the reaction that these two guys are getting, that Undertaker and Kane are getting when they have gone side by side, pretty great reactions too.
They're up there with Austin. Probably not as big. Sorry, just no one's beating Austin in crowd reaction. For sure. But they are definitely monster pops. And here we go with Mr. Howard Finkel.
With one of the greatest bow ties in the business.
Yes. R.I.P. I love Howard Finkel.
Again, another championship match where the champion comes out second. I get it. It's the Undertaker entrance, and you want to see the person he's going up against react to the entrance. This is the WWF champion coming out first. Don't love it.
I usually would turn a blind eye to Undertaker because it's the Undertaker. His entrance is just a folklore at this point. But when you have WrestleMania 21, third match in, Undertaker versus Orton, no title, Undertaker comes out first.
Yeah, very weird. Blade Monkey, good night, buddy. We appreciate you coming along with us this long. We understand
Thank you.
2 hours and 45 minutes is a long time to dedicate to anything, so we appreciate you doing the show along with us tonight. Unfortunately, you won't be able to watch this one because it's a pretty damn good match, but thanks for coming along. I appreciate everybody. Like, we're still sitting pretty steady at 148 people watching live, so we appreciate everybody coming along with us tonight. Anybody that's joining us for the first time, this is our first live rewatch, so we appreciate everybody coming out for this one. If you hadn't had a chance to check out everything leading up to this pay-per-view, again, we reviewed Generation X, or In Your House to Generation X with Brian Alvarez from the Wrestling Observer newsletter. If you want to rewatch that one, you can, as well as along with all of our Raw rewatches. This is just technically our second pay-per-view. I'm not going to spoil it, Mike, but I think I might have landed us a pretty big fish for the WrestleMania rewatch. I'll tell you that after we go off camera.
Need to know basis, viewers.
I could give you a million guesses who it is too, and you wouldn't even come close.
Was that a hint?
It was not. It is not. It is not Ted DiBiase.
I was like, how'd you wrangle that one?
But Ted, if you're watching, we'd love to have you on.
I don't know. Do I need a ball for this racket?
I mean, 3 guesses.
Jim Cornette.
No.
Is it in this era?
Yes.
Well, I've already expended 1 guess. Jim Ross.
No.
Fuck. One ain't Michael Cole.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not Michael Cole either.
Oh, shoot. Billy Gunn.
No.
Damn.
We'll wait till we get it officially lined up to make the announcement. Mike, check your phone for the spoiler. It could be huge, folks. That's a pretty good reaction. So hopefully we have some major breaking news on Analyzing Attitude here in the next couple of episodes.
I am totally in for it. I almost said something that should have cost it.
Yep. Yeah. There's one word you could have said that would have gave it away.
I'm going to text it to you.
I don't even need to read it. I know what it's going to say.
4 letters, 1 word. And Jay Uso.
It's not Jay Uso. Jay, we'd love to have you on, though. We'd love to hear your thoughts about what it was like seeing your dad during the Attitude Era. Taker making his entrance out here, and I love the fact that he would let fans touch him and still no sell that too.
Yeah, he's the king of no selling. I think like the only one that I've heard of, actually probably still wouldn't beat Undertaker, but like backstage no selling was
Big Boss Man?
Vince.
Yeah. Well, have you heard the story about when Jim Cornette was managing Big Boss Man when he was Big Bubba? And like the gimmick was that like he no sold everything, and they took a cab to the arena, and the cab driver accidentally slammed the door on Ray Traylor's hand, and he's just like, "Hey brother, can you open the door up? You shut it on my hand there." And they get inside, and Boss Man goes, "Mother," and Jim Cornette's like, "Why didn't you act like that hurt out there?" And he's like, "There's fans watching."
Oh my God, that R.I.P. Ray Traylor, the man.
Gotta live the gimmick, brother.
That Boss Man slam was awesome, and we just saw Jelly Roll pull it out this past weekend.
2 hours and 20 minutes. Now 2 hours and 21 minutes into the pay-per-view. We still got the WWF Championship match. Both participants have made their entrance, but in typical Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker fashion, we do the Shawn's scared of this moment, and we got to try to get the pace going here as we get an awkward shot of the back of Mike Tyson's suite there.
Which
some of these camera cuts were not great at this time.
I know I'm being nitpicky here, but with him just coming out of Hell in a Cell with Undertaker and doing the same shtick he's doing now, but he couldn't go anywhere. Should he be a little bit more confident because he does have backup that can get to him? And by the way, it's a no DQ match, so why aren't we just attacking him all together?
One-legged backup. I think that's important to point out.
Right.
Greg makes a great point here. This is something I watched in my initial rewatch that I haven't really thought about up until this point. The laser pointers on the wrestler's body when they're making entrances or in the ring was an absolute staple of the 90s. Greg, great observation.
Absolutely. Probably, sorry, mute. Dick moved probably by the wrestler's standpoint, but
I mean, it was like it wasn't in their eyes. So, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Got to show where the nips are. No.
Well, and listen, the second biggest storyline about this match has been China's boob job. So I mean, that's fair
right.
enough.
Oh, and I think we're about like 30 seconds away from the back break.
I think it's a little further than that. There's a couple more spots, but yeah, it's like,
ooh, oh my God, that was an awesome catch.
It's incredible how the stories of the three matches are so similar in this time period that we've seen between these two guys. How they're continuing to tell the same story, but do so many different things
Right.
that are similar. Yeah, it's right. It's right here.
Yes, and God, is there a better just oh God, like that you know what it did, so like that just sucks.
What's crazy is like how it looked like nothing though. It like in real time, it looks like he clears it.
Right. It's just
but when you watch it back in slow motion, he clearly does not.
Just nicks the edge of it. Like, oh man, like I always like panic if I almost come close to like the edge of a table with like my head or something. So like that's just
a little bit of a peek behind the curtain. I had to move my podcast equipment last week, and I was plugging it back in for tonight, and hit my head on the corner of the desk when I was getting out. So.
I hope you're not out for 4 years, Jimmy. We got to keep this going.
Greg asked, what was that spot supposed to be? I think he was supposed to hit the casket. I just think he overshot it in the worst possible way.
Yeah. He's probably going to like land flush on it and then bounce off of it.
Yeah, but I mean, his back just hits the corner of it just perfectly on the vertebrae. And like you could see him wincing and kind of like trying to stretch his back out now. So it probably just feels like a pulled muscle.
Right. Yeah, that's what I think he overshot it. And he tried to, once he realized that he wasn't going to flat back it, he tried to just clear it and just almost did.
But, and I mean, he's throwing his back at the ground here with 4 crushed vertebrae in his back right now. It's incredible.
Right. Oh man, he's the GOAT for a reason. But do you think there's ever a perfect pairing in a wrestling match than these two? They just
no, but it's a couple reasons. It's not even like how obviously how good they both are. It's the story they could tell because Sean's athleticism, and it's not to take anything away from Taker, but it was just the perfect combination of 6'10" guy versus 6'2" guy that can go. You know what I mean? And Taker's talked about this a ton where, you know, he really liked working with Brett and Sean because he got the ability to actually wrestle and bump and do certain things. And he wasn't just Frankenstein's monster. He could actually showcase his athleticism like we just see with Undertaker hitting old school there. But like he could sell for guys that were smaller than him that were legitimate, but also do the big man shtick at the same time and not really sacrifice the gimmick.
Absolutely. And I think, especially at this time, Undertaker's gone on record and said, at the time, backstage in personal life, I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire. But in the ring, there's nobody I wanted to work with other than him.
I have a question. Yeah. Why are there so many pennies around ringside right now? Did you see it on the ground? There's like a bunch of coins on the floor there.
Wonder if the Godwins didn't empty out their pockets when they came out.
Could be.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's probably fans like trying to throw shit.
Oh, I'm sure. It's very weird that they're all piled in that one area.
Oh my goodness! Like, look how I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little nostalgic just looking at the audience members. Look how
the sweet starter jackets in the crowd.
That's such 90s gear. Oh, what? NAK in NWO form. What is that?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a message for China.
Yeah. I like the camera shot in the casket. That's pretty cool.
I do too. I think that looks like $1 million. My question is like, what prevents Hunter from holding the casket lid open here?
It's no DQ. I never got that.
Well, and I think it's important to point out, and you kind of mentioned, obviously, this is the last match. You mentioned the Barricos come back out, so they clearly come back out here. But Taker also, Sean throws some white powder. Not sure where he got that from. But like Taker made the comment on Raw on Monday. He made the comment on Raw on Monday that Sean, like he referenced the 93 Royal Rumble where obviously Yokozuna had all the heels come out and help him win that casket match that Sean doesn't have 10 friends to piece together. He's paid the Bariquas off for beating down Owen Hart, and he's helped the New Age Outlaws take out LOD. Keep that in mind for later in this match.
For sure. After rewatching these, I got the Los Bariquas. When I watched just the Royal Rumbles back to back to back, I was like, what the fuck are these guys doing out here?
Yeah. I don't care. I still have that question.
Yeah, they can pay him off all they want. It still doesn't make sense.
we obviously see that spot at WrestleMania 25 where Sean hits that moonsault and it leads to the Undertaker catching him, tombstoning him. I wonder if they watch this back together with, what if we set that up, but I end it with a tombstone?
That could have been. I will say that was my proudest call before it happened. He wasn't even climbing the ropes. They were at each rope or at each turnbuckle opposite each other. And when Taker was running at him, I was like, Sean's gonna boot him, go up for the moonsault, catch him in the tombstone, 1, 2, 3, and it happened. And it was like, holy shit, that was crazy.
Two things about the crowd, real quick. There's another Nitro sucks sign on the back of a random piece of cardboard over Taker's right shoulder. And then the guy, he's wearing all black, and on the left side, looks like it might be a Stone Cold shirt, ran up and just rubbed Shawn Michaels' hair during that spot.
He's like, I gotta touch his hair. I wonder if that guy's gonna come up and rub my hair because I might still have it.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to. We have not inched past the 70 mark.
We will see where we're at here after the next 2 episodes. I think I have something up the pipe.
Okay.
But I want to know where we're at subscribers wise before I make the bet.
Yeah, and hopefully we can make our announcement about who is joining us for WrestleMania as well.
Absolutely. That's I'm trying so hard. 3 seconds and I almost said it. But no, not going to.
Great line by JR there. Sean using the steel steps to his advantage, and he tells us it's just as legal as a wrist lock, obviously with a no DQ match, because like whenever you reference a wrestling move, for whatever reason, it's always a wrist lock.
Is it?
Doesn't know a wrist lock from a wristwatch? That's always a famous one.
Oh, we talked about this before, Jimmy, but what does our viewers think of reviewing the movie Ready to Rumble? We'll see. I was waiting for somebody to chime in. But
yeah, I was reading Greg's comment before your question. He points out the Jerry Rice jersey, and I mentioned being a 49ers fan. I don't know if you've noticed, there's like 40 Jerry Rice jerseys in the crowd, Greg. There's a bunch of them. And then that sweet 49ers starter jacket there on the left hand, right in front of Taker right now.
Good observation. Hey, thanks for sticking with us the whole time, Greg.
Yeah, thank you, Greg. Unlike that pussy Blade Monkey who had to go to bed. Appreciate Blade Monkey, Ruben, Greg, all you guys that have been Mark that weighed in earlier, everybody that's Jimmie that's weighed in earlier, Austin, all you guys, we appreciate you leaving comments and sticking around this entire time with us. We've been hovering around the 150 live mark all night, so we'd appreciate if everybody watching that's not a subscriber on YouTube would head over.
That's what I was saying.
Is subscribe on the page.
At least 78 of you could hit subscribe, and I could get closer to shape my hair. Oh goodness! Oh, this is a lot of fun though.
We really appreciate the interaction, guys. This has been fantastic.
Absolutely. While this is going, who's everyone's GOAT? Jimmy's is Stone Cold. Mine is HB Shizzle.
Get it trending. Hashtag HB Shizzle. Greg is on board for Ready to Rumble, by the way.
Oh, nice. Diamond Upside Down is a pussy.
Such a good movie.
Oh, absolutely.
I wonder what that movie would have looked like if it was WWF centric and not WCW centric.
I don't think that Vince would have let him make fun of the backstage shit.
Yeah, there's no way.
It was perfect. That's what and WCW was on their way of going under, so it was.
They needed the money, and to make David Arquette the world champion, apparently.
That might not have been a great idea, but you know what? David
Oh,
didn't ask for it, so I don't fault
no, it was not a great idea.
him.
You didn't need to say might. That was a horrible
Sorry.
idea.
I see what they were trying to do to pop the crowd, but
I don't.
no,
I don't get it.
no, no. Fucking David Arquette. Hey, that'd be a
Listen,
fun one to have on the show,
yeah,
especially since he's done all the death matches.
yeah. Well, at least we got a nice shot of the Undertaker's ball sack there. That was great camera work, guys.
It's Callaway's.
Jesus.
Sorry, it's way past my bedtime, folks. Sorry.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm struggling right there along with you. This has been a ton of fun, but I'm super tired.
Usually, like we've said,
I
Rumble. Oh,
I think we got to remove Greg's fan card.
he's still.
Read this comment.
Hold on.
It said I have to
Mine
go with
connects us
Goldberg. I have it up on the screen of the
Oh,
stream. It says I have to go with Goldberg in his WCW days. He was my all-time favorite wrestler as a kid. Not saying he's the GOAT of wrestling.
I don't fault him for liking. I liked Goldberg when I was a kid.
I guess somebody had to. You were a WCW guy though.
Yeah.
And I fault
And
you
I
for that,
hated
by the way.
Hogan. I hated Hogan. You know what? If my brother's watching, you can shame him. He was the one watching WCW when he got me into it.
Listen, I understand that 1988 or the 80s was a long time ago and things were a lot different. I just don't understand how Hogan got to the popularity he did. Like, it was such like, and I get it. It was a different time, and you didn't have the internet, and it was not always accessible. I can't just, and I hate to pile on the guy because he's gone now, but like, his matches were all the same. They were all so lame.
And then, like, what was his character even supposed to be? What's red and yellow? It's like ketchup. He's like ketchup and mustard. Like,
yeah. I mean, listen, it worked.
Yeah, worked for him, brother.
But it did work. But listen, like, the guy that's the most over at this time is wearing black boots, black truck, black wrist tape.
That's right.
That's the gimmick. Like,
and what's the next over guy in WCW wearing? Black trunks, black boots,
black, yeah,
black. Elbow pads,
goatee, yeah. Black MMA gloves.
Yeah, I feel like there was a style to get over in '98.
Bald guy goatee, gold chain, black attire.
Right.
You're
really gonna hate this then, Jimmy. When Goldberg came across, I wasn't that huge into WWF, but I knew who Stone Cold was. It's like, oh, Stone Cold just a smaller Goldberg.
Oh, great. We're never getting Steve Austin on this podcast now, Mike. Thanks.
Listen, I've grown. I know now.
I love that when they did that podcast together, he made sure to say, I was the original to Goldberg.
Yes.
You know what might be the most underrated thing in all of professional wrestling? When Shawn gives the FU and he drops the elbow.
Yes.
Like we just saw.
And even when he became born again, he still did it.
Still does it. Yeah. Did it in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. Which, by the way, he was still the best part of that match.
And it wasn't and it wasn't even close.
And he didn't need hair to do it.
Yeah. Or two working eyes.
I don't know. Can I do it?
Sorry, Shawn. No, please don't. That's going to be cut out for our YouTube page now.
Oh, great. Awesome. I got my new picture. My favorite joke that Triple H said about Shawn's eyes was it's because he's an avid hunter and he always wanted to hunt birds and rabbits at the same time.
I have not heard that. That's fantastic.
Oh, got to get the taunt in. Ah!
Nice little boy toy grab there by the Undertaker. God, he's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Just everything he sells looks like $1 million, man. And with a broken back too.
Oh yeah, just bouncing all over the place. And do you think his style of wrestling played into like making the injury worse than it probably already was?
Oh, I mean, like right here.
Like, yeah.
Yeah. Taking an absolute quarter bump. I think he was supposed to go over there. Probably why he didn't. Probably couldn't get over it.
That Mania one is kind of gross to watch, and we'll get there here in a couple months. But
Where he tries the flare corner bump and he doesn't get there. Yeah,
he bounces off of the top one. Oh, with a broken back.
Well, we've talked about trying to keep our episodes under an hour. This one's gonna hit the 3-hour mark.
These live shows, we're prone to do that, so it's all right. And we're kind of closing down the stretch here. We got 8 minutes left, and that's not even counting the post match, counting the post match angle.
What a great spot there.
Yep.
I didn't understand why they would close the casket here. By the way, they didn't really make it.
I thought your opponent had to close it, or call for the ref to do it.
Spoiler: I wonder if there's some trapdoor stuff happening when they did that. By the way, might have needed 2 people for it.
Right. This is a good visual.
Yeah. I mean, this is on. I think they still show that on certain like replays and like video packages and stuff.
Yes. Jimmie, who's your favorite feud of all time? I think this one's mine. But...
It's Rock Austin.
Gotcha.
It's not. I fall out of that casket with a broken back, man. Ugh.
All right, I tell you what, we're not going to get there. I don't know the number I'll put on it, but okay, I won't be married in 2 months, so I have time to do it. WrestleMania 14, Google Sean's hairstyle. I will do that, and I'll figure out the set subscribers after 2 weeks.
Okay. Okay.
And I'll wear it for the watch along.
We get the throat slash of the signal of the end here. Like what doesn't make sense is like he goes here, and obviously this is a cool spot, the tombstone into the casket.
Yes.
Excuse me. But like, why wouldn't you go out and take out Hunter and China first?
Yeah, because China, you just blink and you miss it. You see China throw the ref into the steps.
And here's the spot where the Bariquas and the Outlaws come out. We kind of alluded to it. Obviously, these guys have somehow helped DX in one way or another, or vice versa, leading up into this. So it's not as random as it looks if you're not watching along with the entire time. But obviously, this is a callback to the 93 Royal Rumble where Yokozuna had the heels come out and help out. And we haven't seen Kane yet.
By the way, I love the desperation of Undertaker trying to quickly just reach and grab that casket lid.
Yeah. Because when they came out of it, the lid was still up, so he had to try to get it shut so he didn't get thrown in it because he knows what's happened before, right?
Right.
I love even with the close proximity of the fans, they still let Kane get the fire promo or pyro. I mean, like, because they've clearly done like just like loud bangs and stuff like that. Like it doesn't do it justice.
Right. Now, real quick question before it goes to all hell breaking loose here. Do you prefer the organ as his surprise come out, or just when the pyro goes off?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't the organ go away as soon as he got unmasked? Like, wasn't that part of it?
It definitely was then. It might have happened before then, like a hair before then.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, the organ was so over at this point. Like, I thought it was great.
I hated it at not the organ, just the
pyro.
When at the live shows.
Oh, when you're out there, it's so hot.
It scared the shit out of you too.
I remember when SmackDown came to town in 2001 and Booker T's flames were going up. Like I felt like my face was melting every time one of those fireballs went off. Like the fact that the Undertaker sat through one of those.
Right.
I was probably
2 of them
100 yards away. Yeah. I was probably 100 yards away and like could barely stand it.
Right. Yeah, it's so hot. Oh.
I think there was supposed to be a ring post pyro there. Kane tried setting the pyro off. It doesn't go off now. Has turned on the Undertaker after clearing house, which doesn't make any sense, but okay. I don't know.
Nobody beats up my brother but me.
Yeah. And he's beating the Undertaker down and just kind of kicking him into the casket now. And we kind of seen Undertaker deliver the tombstone to the casket.
Yep.
Now we're going to get a choke slam from Kane to the Undertaker in. And DX just standing by and watching as Taker clearly gas takes a pretty crappy choke slam. But Hunter and Sean close the lid. And Sean remains the WWF champion. And here comes Paul Bearer, who clearly was putting on his best acting job two weeks ago on Raw as they're padlocking the casket shut so the Undertaker can't escape.
Who puts padlock or like the hinges on a casket for a padlock?
Yeah, which like there was also a spot earlier where Sean landed on one of those on his back. That probably didn't help.
No. I do like how DX just got the hell out of Dodge. Like, got my belt, we're out.
A la the Montreal screw job.
That's right. And this is, especially for the Attitude Era, such an iconic spot here.
Yeah, so the last thing we saw on not the last thing. The last thing we should have saw on the Go Home show was the Undertaker and Kane doing the one knee pose back and forth to each other. Kane comes out with an axe and a gas can here, and I wonder how much they wish they wouldn't have done the axe spot, by the way, because this does not go well.
No, like it's they try their damnedest, but by the way, just Kane with an axe just looks freaking terrifying.
Yeah. The problem is they didn't gimmick the wood of the casket,
Nope.
so the axe legitimately just keeps getting stuck. Yep. It looks so bad.
and that's with a beast like Kane trying to get it out.
Yeah. He's got probably 26-inch arms in this point. Like he's having trouble getting it out. Like my other question was like, what was the point of the D-Generation X casket in the last 2 episodes of Raw if we weren't going to use that casket?
Yeah. I wonder if it was a thought, but with the visual they were about to have, maybe they didn't feel like they needed it. And at this point, my question is, so Taker's clearly out of the casket now.
Because like the casket was like moving while Kane had it stuck in there. Like a 300-pound man wouldn't allow that to move.
Right. So like, couldn't you have just hit that thing a couple times? You already know there's holes in it. So like,
that's what I wonder. Like where we see that one piece of wood break off, and there's a hole in it. I think they were trying to get that in there to help the flame go bigger with the air pocket. I think it was supposed to break sooner.
that makes total sense. And know what I kind of hate about this? It's not this itself, is that they redo this about 7 years later.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like, do we with the same guy? Well, not Kane, but Taker being the victim.
Yeah. Like in the buried alive stuff obviously gets repetitive too, but Kane sets the casket on fire with the Undertaker in it, and this is the lasting image we get of the pay-per-views. Kane on one knee doing the pose with the casket set afire, and the Undertaker allegedly in it. We go off the air to it.
Yeah, my Peacock is trying to go to 99 Rumble.
It sure is. I had to pause mine, and that brings us. Listen, we didn't quite hit 150. We're almost halfway there. We're at 70. Let me refresh just in case we got another subscriber in the last couple of minutes. We still got 50 people watching along with us. If any of you are not subscribed on YouTube, please head over to Analyzing Attitude on YouTube and like and subscribe. We're not going to get a head shave tonight, but you may enter yourself into drawing to a 50 or to win a PlayStation 5.
And in 2 weeks, I will have a new challenge ready for you guys to go for the next watch along. I don't want to keep doing the hair.
I really hope we're at 150 by that. That'd be great.
All right. I'm gonna see where we're at. If we're like 2 subscribers away from 150, I might crank it up a little for a challenge. Not much. But
just get us there sooner, guys. Yeah. We'd appreciate it.
Come on, yeah. Get that PS5, and maybe that'll be one of the challenges. I'll do a WWE 2K game live with you guys. I don't care.
There you go. That'd be cool. Yeah. We're over the 3-hour mark, so let's go ahead and wrap it up, man. Go ahead and grade the pay-per-view for us.
B+.
Same here, man. I couldn't agree. I made the promise. I'm not giving it an A as long as the Barricos, the DOA, or the Truth Commission are on the show. They were there tonight. B+ is the best I could do, and the Three Faces of Foley stuff was great. The Austin stuff was great. Championship match was great. The ending was great. It was just a solid show.
I couldn't complain. I think the dud of the match was night was the tag team match, and that wasn't really much to complain about either.
Well, the dud of night was definitely the 6-man mini tag, but that's neither here nor there.
I had a little fun with it.
We appreciate everybody that joined us tonight. A big following on Twitter tonight. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube. Give us a follow on Twitter as well. We post all of our content there. If you're joining us for the first time, we drop our rewatches of Raw on Monday at around 11 a.m. Central Time. We appreciate everybody. We got up to 186 people live at one point. Thank you guys so much. This was a ton of fun. We will definitely be doing a watch along for WrestleMania. Check out our social media, and I'm stumbling through this because I'm so tired. I'm sorry, guys. Check out our social media. Like I said, we have a pretty big announcement. If the person that has agreed to can confirm that they can do the date with us, what the WrestleMania rewatch. It was somebody that's very influential on the decisions that were being made at this time. You're not going to want to miss it. Subscribe to Analyzing Attitude on YouTube at Analyzing Attitude. Like and subscribe. I'm Jimmie Allen. That's the good doctor, Mike Sweeney. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.